shirt's in the wash.
I want to wear my green striped shirt.
Katie.
How about today you wear your blue shirt? You don't have to wear that stinky old yellow one. And I'll wash your green shirt and you can wear it tomorrow.
Okay.
Go put on your blue shirt then.
He strikes a hard bargain.
You think maybe he's looking better? I mean, in terms of color?
I don't know, Andy. We all project what we'd like to see.
I think he looks more pink. You know, last couple of days I've been thinking that he looks more pink.
That's because he's not wearing that yellow shirt. It makes him look green.
You're saying that's just wishful thinking? You don't think he looks better?
I don't know, Andy.
Don't you look at him? You're with him every day.
They said if he wasn't better in 6 months. In 5 days, he'll have his last blood test.
And I say he looks better now. I can't wait anymore. I'm serious, Katie. I won't make it.
What if he isn't better?
How's this?
That looks much better.
I'm ready to go to school now.
Okay, Squirt, let's go.
Bye, Katie.
Bye, honey.
Three, all employees. Number 4 survived with a head wound. He's inside.
You gonna make it?
Yeah, it grazed him. Put him unconscious, but he's alert now.
Who called it in?
Morning shift found them when they showed up at 6. We got a dumpster diver. Saw 2 black males walk out the front about 2:30 a.m., which fits her time frame.
I'll take that.
Excuse me. Ma'am, you need to stay behind the tape.
My son works here, and he hasn't come home.
All right.
His name's Darian Calloway.
Hey, ma'am, we're gonna find out what's going on.
Will you come back and tell me?
Yeah, as soon as we know something.
Please.
Yeah, why don't you just wait right here?
You better get some more people up here.
Amen.
Some bitch Ernie got hip to my root. He's been getting first crack. I ain't here at 2:30. That's when they bring out the trash.
Was Ernie here when you showed up?
No.
Did he ever show up? Then let's forget about Ernie, okay? And what happened when you got here last night?
No bags. I had a smoke, and then I seen 2 black kids come out the front door and just walk away. Still no bags.
Let's get a good look at these guys.
Help a guy out, teach him a few tricks to stay alive. Next thing, Ernie wants to take your spot.
Dwight, the dumpster to the door is like 10 feet. It's close enough to see something. Now, as a favor to those people who brought out your bags every morning and now will be unable on account of their dead, why don't you tell us about those 2 guys? Because they're most likely who killed them.
I get here at 2:30 every morning. They bring out the bags.
Oh, this guy's a beaut.
Okay, listen up. We're gonna get you something to eat and have you look at some pictures. Stay with him.
I don't know, it was around 2:15. They made us lay down on the ground over there.
You recognize him?
They just started shooting.
All right.
Was one of the victims Darian Calloway? You're sure? I gotta go tell his mom.
I need you, Derek. Okay? Hang in there.
Okay. They're just kids.
Hey, I heard you caught that triple.
Oh, yeah. We're hip deep.
Can I reserve a minute for later because I'm still 1 shy of my 2-minute-a-day allotment?
How about tonight?
I'm staying at my sister's, remember?
Right, then tomorrow night.
Okay, I'll make lasagna. Pretend you deserve it.
Give us a minute. Hey, John.
Good morning, Detective.
He's good. I'll tell you, that's why I'm calling. Even though my little guy hates those shots, I was thinking maybe I'd bring him in today for the test, because he really is looking better. What do you think? No, I know you're not the doctor.
Hey, Josh, can you stick this guy in the coffee room?
I eat in there. Can't we keep the coffee room for coffee?
Was that directed at me?
Better yet, why don't you come sit here at my desk?
Let's just look at some pictures.
Come on, sit down.
How long she be in surgery? Is she gonna check her messages or anything? Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, so I'll hear from you soon, huh? Okay, good. Yeah.
We're still gonna huddle before you and I go to IAB.
Right. We caught a triple homicide. Let me just run it for the lieutenant.
I'll run all the employees through BCI, see what comes up.
Good. I'll check with the robbery squad, see if they got a pattern with any other diners.
How is he today?
Well, I guess that's about Theo on the phone, so.
Something with the doctor. How you doing?
What, you mean like with Mary?
Yeah. I couldn't help overhearing. How's that going?
Not so good. All that's been going on around here, we don't get that much time together.
Don't spend all yours living everyone else's life, Danny.
Hey, does that make me the pot or you the kettle? I forget.
Why don't you grab a vacation day? You and Mary go to Vermont for a 3-day weekend.
Why don't I grab a vacation day and you and me go to Vermont for that 3-day weekend?
Don't joke like that.
Who said I was joking?
Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, boss. Being we got this multiple, any chance I could put off going to IAB?
That was them now. They still want you there.
Twisted those guys at the Rat Squad.
Whose idea was it getting Cohen to represent you guys?
Union put his firm on retainer when he went into private practice. And Diane figured him knowing us back when he was with the DA's office. Plus, he's extra motivated.
And with that crush he had on Kirkendall.
Cohen helps to clear her name. He's definitely the hero. I guess you had to get a lawyer, too.
Lieutenant's Benevolent Association's taking care of that.
Anyways, we got nothing to hide, right, boss? Let the Rat Squad ask what they want.
They're expecting you in an hour.
Before Detective Medavoy and I go to IAB, is there anything else I should know?
We've told you everything you need.
All right, I just want to say I'm on your side. Whatever else between us in the past, I always felt you guys were straight.
Gee, thanks. Like it matters to them which side they're on.
Who?
Lawyers. Take Cohen here. You know, gone over to the dark side. One more defense attorney representing rapists and child molesters.
And cops falsely accused of drug trafficking, but if you're uncomfortable in my representing you,
Hey, counselor, absolutely not. I think you're the perfect guy for the job.
6 months ago, Detective Kirkendall told IAB her asshole, dope-slinging ex-husband Don had taken their kid hostage. That's why you guys took down him and Denby. The case was closed, so why'd they reopen it now?
Red Squad don't need a reason.
Has to be they're getting squeezed. Someone out there spraying crap.
Wouldn't that be Don spraying crap?
Trial date's coming. Don's looking for a deal, throws out it's his ex-wife, Detective Kirkendall, pulling the strings, with you guys in on the activities and proceeds, and him the innocent dupe. If I were his lawyer, that's how I'd play it.
Shh, I take back everything I said about lawyers.
What about Denby?
What I hear, he's not cooperating.
So how come IAB's going after Greg first?
Probably like going after the weak link.
Calling me the weak link, Andy?
I just meant like you were the least involved.
On the upside, after today, we'll have a better idea what they've got and where they're going with it.
Don't none of you worry. They won't get squat out of me.
Like Don Quixote and that little Mexican dwarf sidekick of his, all he needs is the mule.
Saying that's not our best advance team?
Between Kirkendall's ex and his Cohen, that's her bad taste in men got us in this jackpot.
Like that, y'all.
Hey, this Derek Mays, I ran him through BCI, kicked back 1 collar for discon.
Yeah. Medavoy will be okay down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
That dumpster diver's worthless. Andy sent him packing.
Listen, Diane, what I said before about Vermont.
It's okay, Danny.
No, just being Andy so preoccupied with Theo these last months and us working so close. I'm just sorry if I misread any signals or the like.
I don't know that you misread any signals or that I didn't put any out there. It's just, being the circumstances, I think it's best we left it alone.
Okay. Because, the last thing I'd want is you to think that I'm some jerk sniffing around who can't be your friend. Because I can. I am. I never want to do anything to screw that up.
Me either.
Hey, Shannon.
I collared some junkie, half-assed burglary around 7 a.m. Name's Corey Tillman.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Don't sweat it. You being swamped, I went ahead and debriefed him and put down you did too.
I'm not that swamped. I can't do my job.
Look, I just thought with that multiple, Medavoy's going to IAB.
Bring the guy up and throw him in the pokey. I'll talk to him like always.
Yeah, got it.
Go. So, we're okay?
We're good.
Friends and colleagues exclusively, that's it.
Besides, I'm old enough to be your mother.
So when'd you have me, when you were 6?
Phil, Andy Sipowicz again. Dr. Timmons back from surgery yet? She check in? Okay, do me a favor. Make sure that she knows that I said that Theo is looking 100% better and we can have that test done today instead of waiting. You got all that? So, I'll be hearing from you or her? Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. I really appreciate this, Phil.
Hey, can we hurry this up? I got places to be, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, where do you think you are? IHOP? Sit down.
My bad. How woo? It's just, I need to get back out there, you know what I'm saying?
Corey, the odds of you getting caught your first burglary attempt, that's nil. So we gotta check you against every burglary the last 6 months.
You come clean what else you've been up to. We package it up, one plea for the DA, get you in a program.
Yeah, but I need to get out now, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Nitwit, when we don't know what you're saying, we'll flag you down.
Yo, I see how this works. I ain't do no other crimes, but I got inside scoop on something I was in on for a hot second, but I got out before I was really in. Huh? That greased the wheels as far as me seeing daylight.
Oh, you see how it works.
Uh-huh. But it takes two to mambo, you know what I'm saying?
So lead.
I heard your cops downstairs talking about something went down at Zips.
Zips on 12th Street?
Yeah, Zips. Last night I was in sudden need of a cash infusion, so I roll up on this dude, Johnny D.
Johnny got a last name?
Johnny D. Me and him transacted once. I say I'm looking for work. He knows I got wheels, so he says meet him back at 2 a.m. Him and some clown, they jump in and they zooted, man, on something. And they tell me to get it on over to Zips.
So you took him there?
Right. So we roll up and they all irritated like because we running late. And Johnny D said he'd be back in 5. Well, I wait 10 and I hear shots, pop. Screw that. I ain't down for nobody's turkey shoot. So I punch it. I leave them to their own nonsense.
They were irritated because they were running late?
Yeah. They had a schedule down or something. Off of them knowing some dude on the inside.
Name.
Derek. You sure Derek's not gonna punk out and call in sick? Yeah. That's what the other one asked Johnny D. Whoa. What's up?
Wait, we gotta check.
Wait, not in here. No, what? Wait. Come on, man. How long that's gonna take? I got a family emergency. Dude. Sir?
Hey, so far I haven't recognized anybody yet.
How about we start over, Derek? Johnny D.
Johnny did what?
Lying to a cop. When the cop knows the truth, it's an insult.
Johnny D and that other chumps who busted in on Zips this morning. And you were the inside man.
And since right now you're all we got, that puts you on the hook for those 3 homicides.
Unless you give us Johnny D.
Oh, man, no.
Ow! So now I'm gonna ask you, Derek, starting fresh, where are we gonna find this Johnny D? And don't insult me.
Well, I might as well put a gun to my head.
You're fearing the wrong people, Derek.
Believe me, y'all ain't got nothing on them.
I'm talking about the people you work with. Darian, Felipe.
Look, you ain't gotta keep reminding me. I know their names.
Then give them some peace, Derek. Them and their families, because if you don't, you'll never get a night's sleep without one of them sneaking in your head.
Look, I'm really not trying to hear this right now.
Ask him why you turn your back on them. Let their killers go free. It's them you need to fear. Now, Derek!
John Dellums. He's my cousin. And the other guy is Tyree James.
Who pulled the trigger?
Both. Letitia kept begging and pleading with him, please don't kill us. And they kept telling her to shut up. But she just went on and on. And I mean, they was already tweaking. And things just got out of hand, you know? Felipe had already shorted them on a deposit bag and they knew there was more money. And Letitia, all she had to do was just shut her mouth. But no, she kept running her mouth and they just had to take her out, that's all. Then they said everybody gotta go. And I begged them not to do it.
They part your hair with that bullet to cover it up?
Yeah, man. I remember Darren just looked at me right before they shot him. He figured out I was in on it. Now they're gonna kill me too.
You're gonna be the least of their problems. Give us their places.
Your guy's flipping out in the pokey.
Man, what's going on? I help you out. You throw me in a damn cage?
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna throw you in cuffs and dump you at Bellevue.
But I told you I got to get out now.
You know, you looking to score is not real high on our priority list.
Oh, it ain't like that, man. I got a family emergency.
Yeah, and we got 3 people dead at Zips.
Well, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Other than chauffeuring the shooters there?
Yo, and then after that, I came right over here and I told you all about it so you can do your little thing and I could get out of here.
Yeah, right after that cop put you in handcuffs.
So now you can forget about anything that involves you leaving this station house.
We need to find out if you're telling the truth, and that's going to take a little while, so you need to find some patience.
Look, the thing is, I'm into this deal of like 5 large. And he gave me 24 hours to come up with that 5 large, and he took my baby as collateral, my daughter. And it's been more than 24 hours.
The dealer's got your daughter?
Tico Sanchez, yeah, that's why I gotta get out of here.
How old is she?
5.5. Oh. Tico sees me and LaTanya on the street, right? And he says there's no way I could go get his money with me playing daddy, so he's gonna babysit for her while I go out and get his cash.
If this is a lie, Corey.
This ain't no lie, this is the truth.
If this is you seeing what sticks against the wall so you can get back out on the street and fix.
On my baby's life, I swear! But you gotta be careful, man. This Tico, man, he's an animal.
I want to find out how big of a fight he put up after this animal took away his little girl.
What can I do, man? That's why I broke into that damn store after that diner went south. It's my daughter.
I should leave right now.
Yeah, you go ahead.
We'll take care of this.
Yo, you don't know me, man. You don't know the hell I've been through.
All these bad things that have been happening to you lately, how much it factor in you being an all-around deadbeat scumbag?
Right where this guy has your daughter.
That Derek Mays gave us some places those shooters could be.
So he's one of the inside guys.
Figure on taking him out as a tour guide.
This idiot in the pokey gave his 5-year-old up as collateral to a dealer. We may have a location on her.
Go. We'll head out with Derek. Look for those shooters.
Turn around, I'll face down the bed!
All right, get out of there. Hey, hold on, shut up. Get out of here. Move. Oh, my God. What'd you eat, a yak?
You know what Tico Sanchez is?
No.
Think. When was he here last?
Like an hour ago.
Who was he with?
Javier and some little girl. She wouldn't stop crying. It was freaking everybody out, so they split.
Where do I find him?
I don't know, anywhere.
Tell me where he is and you walk out of here.
I don't know.
Honey, there's about 5 years worth of heroin on that table.
None of it's mine.
I'm gonna make it yours unless you tell me where Tico is.
Please, I swear to God, it's my boyfriend that got me in on this. Or ask him.
All right, you get in with the rest of them.
Where's Tico Sanchez?
I got nothing to do with that psycho. And those ain't my drugs.
That stench you hit me with? You're lucky I don't throw you off the roof.
Let's go. Make sure that stuff gets captured.
Detective, when were you made aware Joe Kirkendall's son was supposed to be in some sort of danger?
I was not aware of that.
Never?
Subsequent to our apprehending a man who turned out to be Detective Kirkendall's former husband, Don, along with that task force guy,
For the record, that would be Detective Denby.
It was then I became aware that these guys were holding Detective Kirkendall's son, Frank, hostage upstate in Canandaigua.
Could you spell that?
C-A-N... Daigua. How much longer are we going to be here?
As long as it takes.
So then you weren't set up outside that bank so you could rescue Detective Kirkendall's son?
I wasn't aware why we were set up on that location. It wasn't my case.
Whose was it?
Detective Sorensen.
Detective Sorensen.
Who informed me after we made the collar that Detective Kirkendall's son, Frank, had been abducted by her ex and was being held by a girlfriend of Denby's in Canandaigua.
This supposed girlfriend who no one's managed to turn up. One of 10 holes in the story that could also be explained that you guys were a dirty squad involved in trafficking drugs.
Yeah. Look for all our frequent flyer mileage to Bogota, all them weekend mule trips.
Then prove me wrong.
Prove we're not drug dealers.
We're willing to accept that you were asked as a fellow detective to be part of this on a need-to-know basis.
Is there a question in there?
He's let me know that I'm off the hook if I rat out my squad. Hitch being, there's nothing to rat out, like I would anyway.
If I was looking to hang cops, I could take all of your shields right now. I've got enough evidence of wrong behavior by your whole squad, including the squad commander, before this supposed hostage crisis even took place.
I still haven't heard.
Where's this evidence coming from anyway? Some drug-dealing scumbag sinks so low as to kidnap his own son to beat a collar? You take his word over the word of good cops?
Yeah, it's me going out of my way to jam you up. My advice to you good cops: find Denby's girlfriend or someone who can back up your story, or they're looking at an indictment.
Are we finished?
Let Detective Jones know we're going to talk to him next.
John, where's everyone?
Detectives Sipowicz and Sorensen and Russell are currently out attempting to rescue a little girl. The lieutenant went out with Detective Jones.
The boss went out in my place?
I believe they've enlisted the help of the inside man on that triple homicide, and he's assisting them in looking for the shooters.
The boss went out on that? Did he seem upset?
No, as a matter of fact, he seemed quite eager and invigorated.
He did, huh?
Hey.
Hey, guys. I didn't give a thing.
We've still got problems.
Not now.
Go ahead, Danny. Leo can fill me in.
I gotta spell the boss. Him and Baldwin are set up on those shooters from the diner. Get him out of harm's way, back to the safe confines of his private office.
Tico wasn't there. Neither was your girl.
Kill him, man. Anything happened to my baby,
This guy, Tico, you let have your daughter. We ran his sheet. Did you know he took a collar, assaulting his sister with a pair of scissors?
No, Tico took Latanya, man. I had no choice.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the cuts and bruises you got from trying to stop him.
Tico left that apartment a couple hours back with your daughter and a Puerto Rican named Javier.
Don't know him.
Where are we gonna find Tico now?
We could try paging him.
You got his pager number?
Yeah. So we getting in touch, man.
Unbelievable.
If he calls back, there's only a 20% chance it comes from a landline. It's a cell phone, we're screwed.
Had it this whole time.
So, when do I get out? I mean, factoring in how I cooperated.
Well, if you testify in the diner killings, that could go away. As far as the burglary and the child endangerment...
He took her!
You're still looking at a year.
So what happens to Latanya?
First, we gotta find her. Where's her mother at?
She's doing a pound in Bedford Hills. My mom's in Atlanta. She'll take her.
Well, I'll tell that to Child Services.
Hey, man, I really need to see my little girl.
I'll do what I can.
Hey, man, I come clean with you. And what I get is a year in the joint?
It got you cops busting through doors looking for your daughter, who you put in this jam. That's what it got you, asshole. And you're welcome.
Hi, is this Joyce? This is Andy Sipowicz. You remember me? Right, Theo's dad. How you doing? Listen, I wonder if you could do me a little favor. Theo's due for his monthly blood test there in about 5 days. Yeah, I did talk to Phil about it. Can I talk to you? Oh, so she's still in surgery. I see. Could you hold on just a second? I paged that Tico to the hello phone. There's nothing yet. Joyce, listen, I really want to bring my son in today. Is there any way that you could make that work for us? Okay. So you'll call me when you talk to the doctor? No, No, I understand.
What Cohen said definitely sounds like Don claiming it was Jill behind the drug dealing. And we colored him and Denby to cover it up. Rat Squad told as much to him and Greg.
I seen if we'll take the bait and reach out to Don. They really think we're dirty.
Bottom line, Rat Squad sent a message. We want to prove we're not drug dealers. Find that girl who was watching Frank.
Which means we gotta get to Denby, being he's the only connection to that girl.
This prick Denby. He sent me a letter.
What'd it say?
I didn't read it. It's probably an amends letter.
Amends.
Step 9, you make a written amends to all those people you hurt when you were loaded.
So that's like him hurting you, causing trouble for you and Jill?
That's probably in there. Plus some other behavior.
So, Denby's working a program?
I hear he's been going to meetings. I haven't seen him there.
Can't blame you. You're not interested in knowing what he's got to say.
Letter he sends in an envelope from Citywide Courier. I think he's got a job driving a truck.
He's got to eat, being he's suspended waiting on his trial. You want, let me have the letter. I'll go talk to him.
No, I'll reach out.
You sure?
I'll call from the payphone downstairs.
Landline?
Yep.
Give it here, I'll get an address.
Hello, Sammy. Sammy there. I'll talk Sammy. Get Sammy on the phone. I gotta talk Sammy. Get a minute. They hung up.
Fourth stop on the list here. They better be showing up at this place.
Look, I ain't got no crystal ball.
Johnny D or Tyree's girlfriend lives here.
Johnny's. Tyree ain't got no girl. Hey, can't y'all loosen these cuffs?
Shut up.
Just curious. Whose idea was it to shoot you in the head?
We needed a cover story.
But whose idea was it?
Me? Are you sure they can't see me back here?
What did we tell you last time you asked that?
That guy that shot you? How far away was he standing?
Man, I don't know. Maybe a couple feet.
You put an apple on your head first.
What? Apple on your head? Wait, what's that anyway, man?
Watch the street,
No, I'm just saying, I just want to understand what an apple on your head. Damn! Blue and white bandana, that's Johnny. The guy in the tan jacket, that's Tyree. They can't see me back here, right?
Freeze! Get on your knees. Get out!
Johnny D.
I got that, boss.
I got it, Greg.
All right, it's cool. Everybody's cool.
I'm not.
He's got the girl in back.
That what this is? This is about you. They think I took you.
Tico, 10 seconds.
You don't know me real good. Took your daddy at his word, and look what he got me in.
Whoa. Nothing's gonna happen here. All we got is a possession collar, maybe.
Latanya, just sit still for me, okay?
So was this Corey's idea? You babysit while he goes and gets you money?
He say different.
We're asking you.
Rips me off. Lies. Sticks me with his kid and then tells the cops I took her. Your daddy's not a very good friend.
Tico, it's your word against his. It's not like he's the Pope.
Hey, you're partying, the cops come busting in, you get freaked out. It's understandable you grabbing the kid up.
That's right.
But the longer you hold on to her, the more it seems like it was Corey who was telling the truth. Then he gets over on you.
We're leaving here with Latanya, Tico. How you want to leave, that's up to you.
Tell your daddy I'll see him real soon.
Come here, baby.
Tico, the knife.
How's the girl?
She's safe. We've got a uniform bringing her from getting checked at the ER.
Any sign of abuse?
Past getting the wits scared out of her, it doesn't look that way.
As far as whose idea it was to deal with babysitting, we got a lot of he said, he said.
Girl couldn't help you on that.
Probably used to staying with strangers.
I thought I'd let her see her dad before she goes to child services.
Yeah, Phil. I haven't heard from you, so I thought I'd call. Oh, she's on her way back? I'll tell you what. We're just gonna come on down there. No, I'm gonna bring him down, Phil. Yeah, we'll see you then. I just got an appointment for Theo to take his blood test. Now, don't argue with me, Katie. I can't wait. Can you meet me with him or not? Good. All right, we'll see you there.
Let's do it in the coffee room. I don't want her to see her dad in the cage.
Listen, I gotta take care of something.
Yeah, no problem, Andy. Hey, good luck.
Go ahead, Andy. Is that a bear? Did they give you that downstairs?
It's a rabbit.
It's a bunny rabbit? Your daddy's here. Okay.
There she is. Come on, boo. It's okay. That's my little girl. You gonna go stay with Grandma for a while? Daddy's got some business to take care of.
Like mommy.
No. Not like Mommy. I'm gonna see you real soon, baby. Daddy loves you so much. You love Daddy? For 5 million miles. Okay. And this time I'm gonna get it together. Starting right now, I swear to God.
You do that.
I'll let you know how it goes with Denby.
No problem. You want me to come along?
No. I don't think he'll open up if you're there.
You don't have to do this. You got a past with him.
No, I don't have a past with him.
He starts any of this behavior, just walk away.
Thanks.
So, back in the bag after all. It's a very generous gesture you coming to see me.
Don't mention it.
Final resting place. Purgatory for packages that can't be delivered. Incapable of completing their destiny.
This is good for you, Denby. You could use some humility.
The physical labor does help clear the mind. I gotta tell you, Diane, being sober is a blessing. I understand now.
Do you?
Your senses come alive. The whole world tastes fresh. So, I assume you came by to talk about my letter. Or did you happen to fall by 2 tickets to La Traviata?
I haven't read your letter.
Good. I prefer to make my amends in person. You see, most drunks, when they get sober, they have no problem getting in touch with their guilt.
But not you.
No, it seems I've got some misdeveloped guilt mechanism.
If it helps, I could remind you some things you've done.
Oh, my memory's fine. No more blackouts. I must say, looking at you through clear, undiminished eyes, you're a very beautiful woman.
That's not why I called.
Then why did you?
Your pal Don Spraying Craps got us jammed up with IAB. We need to talk to that girlfriend of yours.
The one problem I did have loaded, I talked a good game. But my follow-through was, let's say, hit or miss. I'd be willing to see what I could do to make it up to you.
I'll take a pass.
Well, you got someone else in your life now? Who is he? I'll kill him.
What I have or don't have in my life is none of your business.
So that would be a no.
Oh, you're exactly the same asshole sober as you were drunk.
But you don't think people have the capacity to change? After all, it was you who called me.
You're not even sober, Denby. You're just dry.
And you're just kidding yourself, Diane. In your prime, all shut down. That's not healthy. You're a woman with strong unmet needs, and I am graciously offering my services.
I can't stand you, Denby.
Exactly. That's what would make it so damn fun.
Screw you. We'll get this on our own.
Come on, hold up. Her name's Lauren, the girl I had babysit Frank Kirkendall. She's who can confirm that.
So you'd put me on to this Lauren?
I owe you and your colleagues. If I hadn't got collared, my bottoming out could have had a much less soft landing.
So is that a yes or a no?
Well, the problem is I don't know where she is. She and I had a falling out.
What a shock.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll make a few phone calls, see if I could locate Lauren. Maybe persuade her to help. You come see me tomorrow. Come on, Diane. You need this girl. Besides, it'll give you a chance to sleep on my offer. I love you!
I told Phil we were on our way down.
But Dr. Timmons is with a patient.
If I could just talk to her.
Phil, did you speak with Mr. Sipowicz about bringing Theo in for his blood test?
Mr. Sipowicz, I explained on the phone I would get back to you with Dr. Timmons' answer.
How long does it take to do a blood test?
I understand your frustration, Mr. Sipowicz.
You don't have a clue about my frustration.
Come on, Andy, let's go home.
No, we're not going home. Theo's gonna have his blood test.
Mr. Sipowicz. Hi, Doctor.
Doc, please. We come in early for Theo's blood test. Could we do it now?
Dr. Timmons, I explained to Mr. Sipowicz repeatedly.
Phil. Me and her are talking now.
It's okay, Phil.
The last couple of days, he's really been looking healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Could you just check him? Probably can't tell from across the room.
Hi, Theo. You like to drive?
Uh-huh.
You look like a regular Mario Andretti out here. I have to be responsible here and say I don't see any significant change in his color.
Well, you don't see him every day.
We can give him his blood test now, but are you willing to take this as dispositive?
Meaning what?
If we take blood today and there's no change, will you then agree we'll start him on chemotherapy tomorrow?
You said it could be just a virus.
Or reaction to medication. We'll need to understand something here. I said that 6 months ago. It usually doesn't last this long.
Andy, let's have these 5 days.
We need to know now.
Theo, I have got this cool new clownfish in the big tank in the other room.
No more shots.
Theo. Come on, son.
I don't want any more shots, Daddy.
I'll get one too. Come on, we'll both get shots.
Okay.
Looking for 3B?
This is 4A, and I didn't order a pizza.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Aren't you supposed to wear a cap?
That's it. I quit. Can I use your phone?
Come on in.
How did it go with Denby?
He was a prick, as usual.
You okay?
I'm fine. Denby's girlfriend's name's Lauren. He says he doesn't know where she is, but he's finding out long as I come meet him again tomorrow.
Why don't you let me meet him tomorrow? He's just dicking you around.
I'm just worried for Jill. She didn't do what they're saying, Danny.
You don't have to tell me that.
Maybe you better go.
Yeah, right. I gotta drop off that pizza warmer or they'll take it out of my severance check. Diane.
Shh.
How you doing?
Okay. How you doing?
Oh, good. I'm good. Look, Diane, if I pushed you into anything...
I'm a big girl, Danny. I didn't do anything I didn't want to do.
Well, I sure as hell enjoyed myself.
It might be good. We don't let anyone know.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, the job and all.
I understand. Diane, as close as we've got, I wouldn't want anything to come between that.
Me either.
Not saying I feel bad about it, but maybe it's a one-time only, being that things are so complicated.
If you think we can do that.
Absolutely.
You hungry? Got some breakfast?
No, I'll just jump in the shower, maybe.
Sure.
You go first.
Get a good look.
Waiting 20 minutes. They must teach you that in med school.
I'm sure she's doing something meaningful.
They said they'd have an answer for us this morning. Don't they have no compassion?
Big Book teaches us we're not the center of the universe.
I know. I got problems being grandiose.
Sorry I'm late. I had an emergency. It's good news.
Uh-huh.
Theo's red count is nearly normal.
Nearly?
It's within normal range. That means the red cells his body is manufacturing are reaching maturity.
So he's okay?
His leukocytes are a little high compared with his lymphocytes, but that just suggests some residual infection.
But no cancer.
No cancer.
Oh, it's a miracle.
That's what brings me back in here every day. Go home. Be a family. Bring him back in 6 months to be safe. I have to go.
Thanks. I really appreciate what you've done.
That's him at the top of the beanstalk.
Aunt Katie, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, honey. I'm just happy.
Nothing's wrong, buddy. You're not sick.
No more shots.
No more shots. Done with shots.
Morning, Andy.
Yeah, morning. Spilled coffee on my slacks in a hurry off the radio run.
Good morning, officer.
And a good morning to you, sir.
You're in a good mood.
That's because I just come from the hospital where Theo's blood test was normal.
Normal?
Within normal range.
Andy, that's fantastic. Well, at least you got coffee. You know, the best I did is tap water mouth up under the faucet.
Yeah. What ho! And here's the first cop on the scene.
What's up, North?
Another dead cab, gunshot to the head. Jogger over there comes up to the cab, sees the driver lying there croaked.
Croaked? What's that, North? Some kind of frog reference?
Finds the cabbie dead, Andy. Quit breaking my balls.
Hey, I'm just kidding. You gotta lighten up, pal.
So, probably went down last night. Perp has him drive in here, and then he shoots him.
Yeah, that must have been when he got croaked.
Now, it's a dangerous occupation, driving a hack.
And me thinking of doing that when I retire.
One behind his ear, the usual for cabbies. Rigor mortis started. He's dead 3-4 hours, probably.
There's a big hole. I figure a large caliber bullet.
No money. Let's get him out of there as soon as crime scene's finished up.
I'll get him to the morgue.
You know, it's beautiful down here by the river.
Danny.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
downstairs turning in some stop and frisks. I saw you come in.
We caught a homicide. Cab driver.
So are we still on for tonight? I'm making dinner at your place?
Sure. Hell yeah.
Okay. See you later.
Now, check this out.
Now what the hell's this?
Looks like a brokerage firm.
I think it's about your cab driver homicide.
Hey, you got your ears lowered.
Sipwitz and Sorensen were working the homicide this morning.
How's it going?
Taxi and limousine commissions pointed up 100 grand. Information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone killing a cab driver off the recent pattern.
We're assuming cops are ineligible.
Borough had Captain Bass put together a task force. Cabby got shot last week, Midtown South. Perp used a .357 tied to 6 other incidents.
What kind of incidents?
This one gun's linked to a convenience store stick-up in a drive-by. Midtown South cabbie's lucky he's still breathing.
That one just now, that could have been a .357.
We got ballistics standing by waiting on a bullet from the morgue. We should find out real quick if there's a match. Bottom line worries, we got a whack job.
Whack job with a grudge against cab drivers.
We've been on this week's detective. Homicide squad, robbery, intelligence. It's your case. No one's looking to jump your play. We're just hoping to share information.
Absolutely.
I got my top-level people, my best interrogators.
John, our PAA will get you situated.
Everybody's okay with this?
Anything we can do, Captain.
Over here, please.
Hey, guys.
You okay, Andy?
I'm fine. Why, don't they seem okay?
You don't seem quite yourself.
Well, then who would I be? I mean, if not myself, it must be somebody.
Theo's blood test was normal.
Hey, that is great, Andy.
Thanks.
Look, I wouldn't worry about this task force thing. Cab driver shot, possible serial killer. This is high profile. So
I'll tell you one thing. Any major interviews, they get run by us.
How about we go get caught up on them other incidents?
Yeah, okay.
See, maybe did they miss something at Midtown South?
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah, let's go and talk to these top-level people. Let them explain how it's done to us poor working slobs.
How about you, Danny? Are you okay?
Diane and me, we gotta locate this girlfriend of Denby's, Lauren, before IAB moves on us.
You figure Medavoy gave away the store?
Nah, Greg's tougher than he looks. Martin's more or less told him and Cohen, we don't find this girl to confirm our version, we might as well hand in our badges.
Listen, nothing bad is gonna happen.
You know this.
I do. I'll get us caught up by the experts, huh?
Okay, Andy.
Andy told me about Theo. It's great news.
Yeah, definitely. How's it going with you?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. Me and Andy get to play patty cake now with Captain Bass and his task force.
I talked to Denby's dispatch. He's got a 2 p.m. pickup on 2nd Avenue at 6th. I left word I'd meet him there.
So that'd be me meeting him then.
I go, it's just him playing games.
I'll meet him. I'll get that girl's number, then she can confirm that they had Jill's boy hostage.
Exactly what I understand. You know what I mean? I specifically asked for the record. Not now. I specifically asked for the record.
Detective Russell, this call came for you. What's this now?
This jerk, Ray DeSalvo, he's doing time at Rikers. Grew up with Bobby.
What's he want?
Wants me to come see him as a favor to Bobby's memory.
That cabbie got shot Midtown South. He's downstairs. First day back, he didn't want to come all the way into the station house, but I charmed him into it.
Diane, she got some message from a guy, Ray DeSalvo.
DeSalvo? Wasn't it him that shot Bobby to IAB?
Wants me to come see him at Rikers.
This half-assed lowlife. He gets himself into a jackpot. Asks Bobby to help him, and then he shops him to IAB for helping.
No kidding.
DeSalvo's out at Rikers, and Don Kirkendall's out at Rikers. This could absolutely be DeSalvo running another number with the Rat Squad.
I gotta see Denby too. I could swing by Rikers first.
You be careful with this guy.
Look, you need me in on that cabbie?
No, you go do what you have to.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna do that.
I'll be on the air.
Sure.
That's great about Theo, Andy. So happy for you.
Thanks.
Joe Rodriguez, looking for Detective Sipowicz.
Hey, Baldwin, you want to sit in with me on this?
Sure.
Being we're like a couple of orphans with your partner that's tied up in court and mine's off on some secret mission. Get your beverage. Guaranteed to steal this coffee in the 5 boroughs.
No thanks. I'm on shift. Had to give up a back and forth to JFK for this.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in.
And where you got shot?
Look, could we just do this? I already talked to detectives.
This other cabbie shot last night. Ballistics matched the bullet to one they dug out of you.
Cabbies are getting shot left and right. Why don't you talk to that dude?
Kind of tight-lipped, rigor mortis and all. Took one to the back of the head.
Guess I got good luck.
Yeah, you must live right. Other leads we got go nowhere, Joe. You're our only live one. So anything you remember might stop another cabbie getting shot.
I picked up 2 black guys, both half in the bag, outside Elmo's bar, corner of 9th Avenue and 48th. They jump in, say take them to the moon room. I don't know the place. They say pull over, one's got out a piece.
Did you resist?
I gave them the money. Fat one booked before the other one even took it. Then for no damn reason, the one with the money bust one in my arm.
You describe him?
My age. The one was obese. It's not like Big Pun obese. Just say like 300 pounds.
What's Big Pun?
Big Punisher, man. Rap dude so fat he couldn't leave his house. Died off, his heart stopped.
Oh, what about the other one?
Long and skinny in a black leather pork pie hat. I overheard Fatty ask him after he shot me why he'd do it. He called him Benny.
This Benny that shot you, even though you were being cooperative, is he like maybe crazy or something?
Crazy or high. Say, why don't you go bring these guys in, huh?
Yeah, why don't we think of that?
I go back to work now?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
That's a real asshole.
Oh, no.
You Elmo?
Says so on the side.
Like that music.
My man got taste. How's about 2 shots on me for New York's finest?
How about we stick with the program, Elmo? You answer our questions and save the grease for someone else.
Grease? Man, that's a sincere offer.
So, Elmo, this cabbie got shot last week. He says he picked up 2 guys outside of your bar, both of them half in a bag.
Describing any 2 out of dozens of guys coming through here on a daily basis.
Allowing us to finish our thought. These 2 were black. One of them's fat, runs with a tall, skinny guy in a black leather hat. Name might be Benny. That ring any bells?
Benny. Right. Like the other detective said, it don't ring a bell.
That's all you got for New York's finest? Cheap house drinks and a hand job?
See, I don't think you're trying hard enough there, Elmo. How about we do a shake test on one of them bottles up there? See if it's got those little dead bugs that show it's been refilled maybe 9 times. Why don't you have my partner here, that one that says it's Chevis Regal?
I got my mind set for replay, detective, but it don't ring any bells. Now, you're welcome to hang out, see if anyone comes by fits the parameters.
When we find out you're holding back, I'm personally coming to kick your ass.
You like this with everyone?
You know how some guys are. Trying to get him into a program for aggression avoidance.
Yeah, I'll give you a yell when I'm finished.
I don't know you.
I'm Danny Sorensen. I'm a detective at the 15th.
Oh, right. You're Sipowicz's new partner, huh?
So how do you know that?
Relax, man. It's not like I'm wearing a wire. Want to check? 15th is where my pal Bobby Simone worked, God rest his soul. I was expecting Bobby's wife.
Detective Russell, she's still upset. She doesn't want to open that door.
Meaning Bobby. Comes at me, too. Being upset he's gone. Me and him grew up together.
So what do you want?
If Bobby was still with us, he could tell you I'm in here on a bad rap.
He would, huh?
That bar I worked in, I wasn't aware it was a mob-type thing.
DeSalvo, you want to chat? Maybe you should call Don Imus.
Danny, right? Call me Ray. I need help. I'm going stir crazy in here.
So you're looking to get some play?
You know, there's this asshole in here spraying crap on your squad, Don Kirkendall. He's looking at some kind of deal in exchange for bringing you down.
So?
So I figured you're taking some heat. You could use some help. You guys are right guys. Maybe something good come out of this for everyone.
Meaning what, Ray?
I bring this up on a possibility like that. Not like anybody's ever going to know where it came from, but something could befall this guy. Accident-wise or so forth.
Forget it, Ray. I thought we were talking about you wanting help getting time off your stretch.
We were. Does that mean you'll help?
I'd have to look into it. Here's my card.
Anything I could do to help, Danny, I'm there.
On the gate.
Here you go.
All right, thanks, John.
Lieutenant, I wish they could solve this homicide so you can get your office back.
Yeah.
Detectives.
What? You look like some sick giraffe.
Fellow in the coffee room with Detective Russell says he's got information on your case. I thought you guys would want to talk to him first.
It's real devious, John.
Thank you.
Good work there, John.
This is, Freddie. Says he's got information relevant to a cab driver shooting.
He didn't tell you what?
He's pretty closed-mouthed.
What's up there, Freddie? You didn't tell Detective Russell what you know.
I'm all about the reward money. Just want to make for certain I'm talking with the right people.
You got information?
You got to do with the reward.
Rewards based on information leads to arrest and conviction.
Got to eat, man. How about some kind of advance?
Well, let's see what you got to offer.
Freddie, we can't trust each other. Where does that leave us?
Last week, brother wears a leather hat and his fat-ass drinking buddy next seat at the bar. They's bragging on to the bartender how they capped some cabbie.
What's the bar?
My usual, Elmo's.
Elmo's?
Bet. Seemed like they and Elmo was tight. You know, Elmo was a broker. He rents guns. These two clowns was talking about getting another piece taken off a liquor store.
There's your advance.
All right. This mean I got a shot at the big prize?
Man's got a right to hope, Freddie.
Write your name and a contact number.
Elmo's day just took one ugly turn.
Yeah, he's a real beauty.
Don't ring a bell. I'm gonna ring his bell.
Hey, Balda. You gotta calm down. You know, learn to roll with the punches.
Is that so?
Yeah, take it from me, pal.
Detective Russell couldn't make it.
Oh, so she picked you?
Yeah, she asked me to come see you.
One of my customary stops here. You'd be surprised. During the holidays, it's a mecca of industrial communion.
I'm assuming just a stopgap for you, waiting on your trial.
It's surprisingly satisfying, completing a simple task. try not to think about the future.
Okay, can we just get to the point?
Quality I admire in others. Sadly, one of my own shortcomings, which I'll learn writing my personal inventory.
You told Detective Russell you were going to try to get in touch with this Lauren who was watching Jill Kirkendall's little boy Frank.
Lauren, right.
Here's my pitch, Denby. We got cops in trouble for something they didn't do. You're a cop. You were a cop.
I should do the right thing. Problem is, I'm not sure I can help you.
Ah.
I couldn't tell this to Detective Russell, but Lauren happened to walk in on me. I was throwing a hump into her twin sister, Wendy. I swear it was mistaken identity. The sister deceiving me too high to know the difference.
Identical twins.
My mistake was probably taking the situation as an opportunity to invite her to participate, as opposed to claiming outrage at the deceit.
You figured what the hell?
I am, however, on better terms with the sister. A simple solution might be use her, say it's the real girl. No one would ever know the difference.
Or how about we just stick to the truth?
That's another way to go. An address on Wendy and phone number. I don't know where Lauren is.
Thanks.
Yeah, send my deepest apologies to Detective Russell if I misinterpreted her motives or I was too forward. She's been agreeable to my negotiations in the past.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't kiss and tell.
Once more, Elmo. Tall, skinny guy in a black leather cap named Benny and his porky buddy. That still don't ring a bell?
No, I don't know no one called Benny.
You know about a 357 that these guys used to shoot a cabbie last week?
You must have thought I was kidding back there, Elmo. Holding out, you were candidate for a beating.
Come on, man. Get him off me.
I'm not hearing nothing's gonna get me off you. We know where those boys got that 357.
Man, I can't say nothing about that. It would be wrong.
Wrong? What, it's like privileged communication, a gun dealer and his client?
Wrong. Like it's the people's right bearing arms.
Whoa, so we're talking about the Second Amendment. It's a big world out there, right, Elmo? Folks like Benny got a record. They can't just stroll into some gun shop and come out with a shiny new Glock.
No, sir.
So you perform a public service.
How about we reel this back into where Benny got that 357?
My man's name is Lenny, and he did rent that 357 off me.
We already knew that, Elmo.
I rent him. What people do with them after, I got no idea.
No, that's not Elmo's problem.
You rent a car, and you don't know. Does someone decide to drive it off some cliff? Well, I'm in the rental business, too.
You're an entrepreneur.
That's it.
And that's how come we know you take a cut out of any money gets taken in with your guns by those poor felons that run afoul of the system.
And for which we're gonna lock you up unless you start helping us now. Lenny, Elmo, right where we could find him.
Can I go now?
No, I think maybe you want to stick around. See how it comes out.
Call us mistrustful, and after you've proved to be so trustworthy.
Gotta be the next building. Yo, what's up?
Lenny.
Lenny, hey, what's your hurry, pal? Your legs are moving faster than your brain.
What's this about, man? Damn, I just came from jail.
You just come from jail?
Just left. Got Pop jumping the turnstile trying to get uptown.
When was this?
Last night.
You were in jail last night.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Yes, yes. No, I'd be happy to. He will get the message. Yeah, put them in a little fun. Denby, you couldn't locate that girl, Lauren.
Being she hates his guts?
Best you could do is an address and a phone number for her sister, Wendy. He also sent along an apology for yesterday.
You see DeSalvo?
Hey, Bobby wasn't friends with that guy.
I think when they were kids, Bobby used to keep him from getting his ass kicked.
Then I could have used Bobby there today, because I wanted to kick his ass myself. He offered to have Don whacked. I mostly just listened.
You think it was IAP? Seeing if we took the bait?
It's hard to say. This guy, it could have been freelance.
I'll reach out to this Wendy, see if she can put me onto her sister.
I wouldn't use Denby as a reference.
Maybe I'll reach out based on mutual abuse. We could start an I Hate Harry club.
We picked up this Lenny Shelton. Minimum, he's who probably shot that cabbie in Midtown South.
I'd like to have my closer in on that interview.
Absolutely. We got Lenny in the pokey. You want your man could do the interview himself.
We could come in behind if he needs help.
Is that okay with you?
Oh, let us know if you need us.
What's that about?
That is about how Lenny don't mean a dick, except he is who shot the cabbie in Midtown South.
Who is not is whoever whacked that cabbie last night.
No. The key to that is this sleazy bartender we got in interview 3.
How do we know that? We know it wasn't Lenny pulled the trigger on that 357 last night because he was in the system.
No, Lenny only rented that gun from this Elmo that don't know the 70s are over, and he has been lying to us either directly or by omission all day.
Detective Sorensen, former ADA Cohen returning your call.
We got this.
You find Lenny?
We found him.
Nothing personal, Elmo.
What was that for?
Just doing my job, you know? You giving us information in drips and drabs like you've been, lying by omission.
You asked who I rented that gun to who shot that cabbie. I gave you Lenny.
Elmo, I'm having a great day. Please, don't mess it up. You know the saying, fool me once?
Who'd you rent that gun to last, Elmo?
Last chance. Little jail time do wonders. Widen up that big world view of yours even more.
No, man, I can't be going to no jail. What about my bar? I got no one to watch it.
Well, padlock it. You can open it back up in 3 to 5.
5 days?
Chuck Elmo, Mr. Positive Thinking.
3 to 5 years, nitwit.
Oh, okay. Listen. I didn't want to cross this whack job. His name is Hector. One of them buck-crazy Nicaragua Contra cats trained for combat. I rented him that 357 yesterday.
Where are we gonna find this, Hector?
He's supposed to bring it back by the bar in an hour.
Tell you what, Elmo. Being you've been so damn cooperative, we're gonna offer you the opportunity to help yourself.
Help myself? I don't like the sound of that.
Wait all day in court to testify, never get called. And then yesterday at IAB, you probably forgot you even had a partner.
You're kind of unforgettable, Greg.
Elmo, say hi to Captain Bass out in the van.
Yo, Captain, I'd just like to say this is most very irresponsible.
So this Hector, is he usually early or late?
Man, I hardly know the cat. Time before he was punctual. Just might piss my pants before it's done. Yo, Hector.
What's up, man?
Get you a drink?
What, do you think I'm some kind of homo? Maybe legs blind, huh? I just don't feel like chatting is all.
So what can I get for you, man?
Chin.
Got something for me?
my deposit. I'm gonna need it another day.
Freeze! Get down! You, get down! Get down! Damn! All right, get an ambulance for this guy.
We got anyone shot?
Yeah, we got one perp down.
Let's get crime scene and the shooting team down here.
15 squad to Central. Have an ambulance respond to Elmo's bar.
You okay, Andy?
Absolutely.
You Lauren Sky?
Why? What do you want? Oh, man. No. No. Why are you hassling me?
I talked with your sister. She gave me your address. I'm not here to hassle you.
Then why are you here?
Jill Kirkendall was my partner. That was her son you were watching upstate in Canandaigua.
What? Jill who?
Jill Kirkendall. That was her scumbag ex-husband, Don. In business with Harry Denby. Bleached hair, big teeth.
Denby? Screw him. You friends with Denby?
Yes, screw Denby. I'm not a friend of his.
Because if he's banging you, let me tell you.
You want to get back at Denby? I need you to tell some people what was going on upstate.
What people? Cops?
No one's looking to jam you up.
Sure. I heard that one.
I need you to tell these people how Denby and Don were keeping my partner's son in that house and how they told her they'd kill him if she didn't help them get away.
And what if I don't?
Then I'd take you in as a material witness. Meantime, check for outstanding warrants, and while you spend the night in jail, we toss your place.
You don't have to do that.
So, about my partner's son.
I remember something about a kid in the house. Did you say it was a boy?
Frank, about 11. Ring any bells?
My memory's not so good. But I could say anything you want for $100.
And you don't remember them calling you up, telling you not to let that boy go until they said it was okay?
That's what you want me to say? I'll say that.
Look, do you remember or not?
Harry brought up some amazing stuff. I was so loaded that week. The whole thing's a blur.
Hey, Katie, it's me. Yeah. Can I say hi to him? Hey, Squirt, how you feeling? Yeah, how was school? Well, Daddy will see you real soon. Yeah. We can read our chapter book.
And I was complaining about how boring squad work is. That was enough excitement for a year.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, good thing that guy missed. I kind of like you like this.
Ballistics matched that 357 with your case.
Yeah, I figured that.
We're gonna move back down to Borough with this thing. Guess that breaks your heart?
Ah, it's been fun having you.
Good night.
Good night, boss.
Thanks for the use of your office.
Sure.
The girl, that's a dead end.
You talked to her.
She was so stoned she hardly remembers being upstate. She vaguely remembers Frank being there, but she couldn't say one way or the other if they were keeping him.
Look, DA has enough for Martinez to throw at the grand jury. Figure let the court sort it out.
So we get indicted.
We've got to hope it doesn't come to that.
We never get convicted.
Have we got a case? Sure. Cops' credibility against a scumbag like Don, but you never know about a jury. Maybe 3 years ago, it would have been a slam dunk, but after Luima and Diallo and Central Park, even if we do get an acquittal, there's profound career damage, plus a departmental trial.
And this is what IAB wants.
It could be out of their hands. Look, you need something to prove your story's right and Don's is wrong.
Unbelievable. really happy for you, Andy.
It's gonna be all right, Danny.
That was real good, Mary. You always make a good meal.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry I seem preoccupied.
Guess you got a lot on your mind. How's it going with IAB?
Mary, you don't want to get too involved. They could come looking to talk to you, and you'd want to be honest saying that you don't know nothing about all that.
I'm not snitching for the rat squad, Danny. Just trying to be a part of your life.
I know. I appreciate that.
I mean, if you can't be in each other's lives. What's that?
911 from Rikers. It's this Ray DeSalvo I saw before. Listen, Mary, I gotta go check this out.
Now? 8 o'clock?
Look, I gotta go deal with this. I'm sorry.
When are you coming back?
I don't know. You might want to go home. Whatever you want.
So, Don Kirkendall is dead. Ding Don.
Yeah, huh?
Should make you happier than you look.
What's this about, DeSalvo?
What's it about? It's about our little conversation from before. It's about how I done my part.
You did what part?
I took care of him.
You took care of him how?
Hey. I can't say more than that.
You're damn right you can't. Because Don Kirkendall got shanked in the shower by those Colombians he ripped off. You didn't have dick to do with it.
Who's your news service, you're so sure?
I came here passing a whole gauntlet of corrections officers, you prick. You don't think I heard what went down? Probably you called Diane to start with, after hearing the Colombians were planning a move on Don. And you thought you'd get out in front of it.
Careful calling me a prick, Danny. Because you and me, we talked before. And I'm prepared to tell those internal affairs guys all about it.
How about I taped our little conversation before with this? Like I've been taping our conversation now, you weaselly little scumbag. You think we're stupid? After you ran that IAB number on Bobby Simone, we wouldn't figure you to try it again?
No, Danny, you got that wrong. Bobby Simone was my friend.
I wouldn't be holding out much hope for you knocking time off your sentence, Ray. I'd be working to find more ways to pass the time.
Oh, look, don't go like that.
On the gate.
Look, I was just running my mouth. It all worked out, right?
Hi, Danny.
Don Kirkendall's dead. He got shanked in the shower.
I heard. Leo talked to Martens. We're off the hook.
So it's no Don, it's no case.
Martens says the books are closed.
Don's dead. Case falls apart. You know, this probably means that Denby gets a walk, too.
That is one dark cloud on a silver lining, huh?
Talk about 9 lives. It's gonna be tough on Jill.
Jill's better off with that jerk dead.
I guess that's right.
Am I keeping you from something?
I'd rather be here.
Then be here.
Daddy? Is it time to go to school?
No.
Then why did you wake me?
I just wanted to give you a hug. I love you, son.
I love you too, Daddy. I'm tired now.
Go back to sleep.
For you and Katie.
About Theo getting better.
You'll be able to make it to the open house on Thursday?
Open house?
I wrote it on the calendar.
Oh,
I have an ice cream.
Oh, it's too early for that, Theo. After lunch. Look who's here.
Hi, Daddy.
Sure, you can have an ice cream.
Andy, the other kid.
What, they'll be traumatized?
Well, just make sure he eats it over there.
All right, come on, buddy. So, you having some fun out here?
How come not at work, Daddy?
Because I'm your dad and I want to see you.
Whoa, somebody's in trouble, huh, Daddy?
Yeah, that's right. Here you go. All righty.
I want to be a cop.
What happened to being a pilot?
And I want to chase alligators and snakes.
Oh, like that Australian nutcase on TV?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get to be whatever you want to be, Theo. And I'm going to be there to back you up.
Whoa, somebody's really in trouble.
All units be advised, that's a confirmed 1013. Officer shot at 2nd and B.
Katie, I'll see you later, Squirt.
What's wrong?
We got a cop shot.
Bye, Daddy.
Yes.
Where is he? Right over there.
Eddie, what happened?
A stationery store was hit 4 blocks away, and he came over the air. Black male, 20s, denim jacket, black do-rag. So we pull up on these 2 guys, one of them fit in the description. As soon as we open our doors, one of them books, and I chase him down the block.
Guy with the do-rag books?
No, the other guy, he was wearing a blue shirt. He's turning to run up into this apartment building when he hit a shot. I mean, she was wearing a vest, you know, but...
The guy with the do-rags who shot your partner.
Yeah. I hit a shot, I turn around, I see do-rag, stuff the gun into his waistband and take off. He's like a half block away. So I run back, I get Cheryl into the car and over here. I was right to chase the other guy, though.
Nobody's saying you weren't.
Thank you.
Anything else you can give us on this shooter?
Not much. I mean, it jumped off so damn fast.
Detectives, real quick, though.
Wait here.
Tell Cheryl I'm right outside.
She's stable right now, but keep it at just a couple questions.
Cheryl, did anybody notify my husband?
He's on his way.
Cheryl, give us a description on this guy.
Light-skinned, black guy, 20s,
Big?
like 5'8", thin.
Shaved head, hair, goatee.
Where's my husband?
Oh, he's on his way. Just hang in there.
Meanwhile, you got half the cops in this city outside the door giving you their strength, okay? Lean on us.
What else can you give us on the guy who shot you, Cheryl?
Get it out. Get it out.
What'd you put in her?
Get it out.
Are you stick her with something?
Get the bullet out.
That's it.
Get the bullet
You
out.
gotta go.
I'm
That's it.
Hold on.
Take a breath.
Get it out.
You need heparin. And call V2.
Get it out.
Eddie, this shooter, you said he fit the description, came over the air on a stationary stick-up.
Right.
So you must have got a decent look at him before you got out of the car to chase the other guy.
Now, Cheryl's the one that spotted him, but yeah, I saw him for about half a second.
Could you ID him?
God, I hope so. Oh, look, this is Cheryl's husband here. I was right leaving him by herself.
Everybody's clear on that.
Eddie, what the hell happened?
Cap, it jumped off so quick.
You returned fire?
I wasn't there.
Where the hell were you?
I was in a foot chase with the second guy.
You don't abandon your partner?
Captain, she always told me to let her handle herself.
Did we not talk about this? Huh? Did you not give me your word you look out for her?
Captain, this ain't doing nobody any good.
Take your hands off me. Oh, my God.
What's going on? She might be bleeding internally. We're going to find out where it's coming from.
Okay, sweetheart. Everything's gonna be okay.
I didn't do nothing wrong. It's okay. It's all right.
Stick around. Thanks. The partner told Danny he was pursuing one of the perps into that building until he heard the shot.
Uniform secured the building right after the shooting.
According to the super, the state police came by last week looking for a black male in apartment 2J.
We got the cashier from the stationery store robbery. You ready?
I'll take that.
We'll check out this apartment.
Okay.
Maya, right? Why don't we step over here? I'm Detective Russell. What can you tell me about the guy who robbed your store?
He was a black guy in a red t-shirt and jeans. I told the cop already.
I know. I need a more detailed description.
Then I think I should talk to my mom.
About what?
About, getting involved.
Whatever you say is between us.
Yeah, that's what you guys said to some guy 2 streets down who testified against some dealers, and now he's got a tombstone on his forehead, okay? In my neighborhood, fools retaliate.
Over at Bellevue, there's a cop with a bullet in her chest. You know how she got it, Maya? When you called 911 asking for help, that officer responded. She and her partner went looking for the guy who stuck his gun in your face. She got involved for you. And that same guy is probably the one who shot her. Want me to drive you down to the ER so you can tell her you're looking the other way? Then how about stepping up?
He's like in his 20s, dark skin, and I guess like 6 feet tall.
A dog.
As opposed to a goldfish?
I hate dogs. Either it's prone to laryngitis or someone's holding its muzzle.
Open up! I can take it.
That's solid call.
But we got a cop shot.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to do it right. Let's try the fire escape.
Keep your eye on this door here. Kick out the window and go in?
All we have is a super saying that the state police came to see this guy. It's going to be a little tough to justify the search.
Now, we could say the window was broken.
If it was smaller panes, maybe we could knock one out, unlatch it. But this, I don't know if we can do this.
Give me the word. I'll kick this thing in right now.
If they were smaller, we could just kick out one of the panes.
Yeah, well, it ain't, Greg. So what's the call? Because we're standing here like ducks.
I don't want us to be the ones that blow this case off some illegal search.
Then let's go.
Hey, do me a favor. Keep an eye on this window.
All right.
Yeah, Tori Jameson, black male, 20s, Manhattan address. Okay, thanks. Super gave us a heads up on a black male living in 2J. The state police came looking for him a week ago. Tori Jameson, I'm running him through BCI.
Anything from that stationery store cashier?
Detailed description, but I wouldn't count on her for giving much more than that.
She said the perp was light skin, around 5'8".
Dark-skinned.
10:30 in the morning, residential street. Nobody sees nothing.
How's that cop?
She's in the OR.
How's the partner?
Messed up.
We went up to the fire escape on 2J. There's a sheet covering the window, but somebody's in there with a dog.
Yeah, I'm here.
The big dog.
Great, thanks. He's got a warrant out for failure to appear.
That's all we need. Let's hit it. Come on, guys.
And Diane, how about getting Tori's mugshot and put together a photo array for that cashier?
Sure.
That dog is loose. I'm taking it out.
Can a dog hold a gun in its paw, you think?
No, but they can lock their jaws onto your calf, their sharp teeth sunk into your flesh.
Worry about the human.
Let go of the gun! Throw the dog! Psycho, stop! You move your eyeballs toward that gun, we open up. You let go of that leash, we open up.
Please don't shoot my dog, man! All right, get up on your knees and hold the dog tight.
Now secure that dog.
How?
Do it!
How? Tell me how! What's in there? Closet. All right, put him in the closet. Come on, Psycho. Come on, boy. Come on. Here we go. He's in.
Back off. Back off!
Get that stupid thing off your head.
What's up with the gas mask? I thought you guys gonna throw tear gas at me.
Ain't used tear gas in New York since the First World War.
All clear.
Ain't nobody yet tell me what the deal is.
Just be happy you're still alive and shut your mouth.
Got crack in a crack pipe here. That's the window we were at?
My gut told me not to bust into this place half-cocked.
I love that gut.
Hey, Pokey.
Tips are coming in hot and heavy.
Anything legit?
We got anti-crime checking a couple out. That cashier didn't recognize Tori from mugshots.
Liquor store held up over on the house and we got to deal with them. Where's Jones and Minute Boy?
They should be right behind us.
Get him on the radio and have him respond.
Right away. Any word on that shot cop?
She's still in OR.
Hey, man, am I not entitled to know what the hell I got yanked up in here for? Or did I wake up in the Soviet damn Union?
No, you're entitled.
Thank you.
Where were you this morning, Tori?
What am I in here for? Oh, you know what you're in here for.
Ooh, mind game.
Hey! You stopped by a stationery store on B?
Nowhere near B this morning. I walked straight from my girl's place on 6th to my pad on 2nd Avenue.
You weren't walking when that cop was chasing you into your building.
Wrong guy. Nice try, though. Hey.
We bring that cop in here, he's not going to recognize you.
If he does, it wouldn't be the first time I got mistaken for another brother.
Oh, so this is you preparing us for him picking you out?
Look, it happens to me all the time. I got a familiar face.
Well, this time it's going to be a cop IDing you, not somebody mistaking you for some dickhead they sat next to in the homeroom.
Okay. So this cop says it was me. What am I going to get railroaded for?
So this is you feeling out what the charge is before you decide to get straight with us?
Look, I just want to know what this is all about. That's what this is.
This cop's in trouble, and he needs to account for his activities this morning, which involved him chasing a guy that looks a lot like your skinny ass into that building on 2nd Avenue.
Tori, you stop out thinking yourself, and you tell us about running away from that cop before you make us jump through hoops proving it. You just might do a little good for yourself in the process.
We should have started here, guys.
We're here now.
Okay? It was me.
All right, this male cop and this female cop, they got out of their car and you booked.
I got some child support misunderstandings.
We don't care why you booked.
Fine.
All right, last thing. Your buddy that you're walking down the street with when those two cops rolled up on you, the little light-skinned black guy with the do-rag and the denim jacket, what's his name?
Look, no, he ain't my buddy, man. Look, I came through with what you guys wanted, so that cop can account for his whereabouts.
Your buddy, while you were beating feet in a different direction, he shot a female cop.
Whoa, hey, I don't know his name. I just saw him around the neighborhood, and he just happened to walk alongside me when those cops pulled up, man.
Tori, who are you closer with? This guy that you're walking with or your dog?
What does Psycho have to do with this?
Well, you give us this guy's name, and you'll be scratching Psycho's belly at the end of business today. If not, they got laws on the books for dogs attacking cops.
Don't you hurt my dog, man.
Hey, this is your decision, Tori. Psycho's fate is squarely in your paws.
Name gotta come up.
You were never here.
You're gonna call my sister so she can go get Psycho.
We will.
Andre Cutler. Don't touch my dog, man.
This is gonna be better than hitting the lottery.
We got him for the purpose to stick up on that stationery store.
You see what these cops done to my eye?
Name's Mitchell Dunn. He resisted.
I'm suing you guys, I'm suing the city, and I'm gonna sue the mayor.
Shut your mouth.
What's this?
What's this? Setbacks to greenbacks, that's what this is.
Stationary stick-up.
What? I ain't stick up no store. And I didn't shoot no cop.
Yeah, we got a reliable tip says otherwise.
Put him in interview 3 and wait there.
Lottery.
What's his name? Mitchell something?
Mitchell Dunn.
I don't think he's our shooter.
If it's the description the cashier gave me to a T.
Yep, this Torre we just talked to gave us an Andre Cutler.
And we tend to believe him.
Cops put a beating on him.
Hey, Diane, you want to go with Mitchell and we'll go find this Andre?
No, I want the shooter. The 3 of you get going. I'll handle this.
Lieutenant, he resisted.
Who gave you the tip he was in on the stationery store?
A stool. Said this guy definitely hit the stationery store, then shot Cheryl.
So this resisting take place on the street?
Apartment hallway.
Who saw it?
A couple of people. A couple of his buddies.
How different's their version gonna be?
Lieutenant, we're looking for a cop shooter. You got this crack pipe and rock on him? And this. Yeah, toy gun. Which we didn't know that at the time.
It's looking like this guy wasn't involved in the shooting.
We were told that he was.
Hold off on your paperwork. And don't vouch of this yet till you hear from Nick.
Yes, sir. Yes.
This cop Cheryl, she married? Got kids?
Got a husband on the job.
Captain at the 6-7.
Don't know about kids.
How's he taking it?
He's taking it out on her partner when we last left them. And it don't appear the partner did anything derelict.
Her husband maybe felt the partner should have stayed with her, backed her up.
I know, but per book you go after him. Partner didn't do nothing wrong.
Then everybody should drop it. If it was a male partner who got shot, same circumstances, no one would be blaming anybody. A cop went to apprehend a perp who was going to do anything to avoid it, and it went bad. Period.
How about this guy?
Looks good.
Here we go. Do-rag, denim jacket.
Diane, hang back and cover us in case we lose him.
You hang back.
All right, I got him. They'll have to remind me why I didn't shoot you right here in the street.
Shoot me now. Get him out of here.
Come on.
Danny,
Yeah. Hey, what was that all about back there?
don't ever do that again.
What, ask you to cover us?
Both takedowns today, you've worked it so I'm in the background and away from the action.
Diane,
Danny, don't ever do it again.
All right.
This him?
Nuh-uh, Martelli.
This the guy killed Cheryl?
Just step aside.
Martelli, clear out.
Come on, move on.
Do you want to kill nobody?
What's this killed Cheryl?
We got word 10 minutes ago.
That's not very smart tipping our suspect.
Yeah, Andy, I'll be up in a sec. I just heard.
Yeah.
When the time is right, we should talk.
You take off last night, you don't come back, you don't call. At what point did I turn into your punching bag?
I'm sorry, and that's what I want to talk to you about.
Well, what makes you think I want to listen at this point? I cut you so much slack, I'm tired of it. Danny, if you can't hold up your end anymore, then just be honest with me. Save me some time.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I can't hold up my end anymore.
That's it. You're not even gonna try and work it out.
You need to move on without me, Mary.
Because you already have?
Certain things have happened, made me realize that I'm not the guy for you.
Certain things, huh? Danny, this is the part where you say don't think what you're thinking.
I care about you. And what we shared meant a lot to me.
What do you want, Danny? Is bouncing from relationship to relationship enough for you? Well, that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna miss out.
We both know it's been half-assed for a while.
Whose fault is that?
Mary, you asked me to be honest. The truth is, I can't hold up my end anymore.
Can or won't?
I don't know if there's a big difference between the two.
There is.
Then I guess both.
Well, that's too bad. Take care of yourself.
For all the stupid things I've done, things that may have hurt you, I'm sorry.
Noted. We work together. Please don't embarrass me.
You know I wouldn't do that.
But man, what are y'all trying to do? Keep me out the view of the media until my wounds heal?
Media? So you're still high, I guess.
Man, don't even try this off on me. I want what happened to me on the record.
Oh, what have I got here? Why, it's a civilian complaint form. Now, how did I get my hand? Well, I guess I must have brought it in intentionally so Mitchell would get what happened to him on record.
All right, then.
Yeah, maybe I should go back in the squad, put this on the south end of my to-do list so Mitch could have a chance to quit running his mouth.
Said we cool, man.
You know how long the line is outside of cops waiting to take your damn complaint?
Look, I'm sorry, man, all right? Can we just do this? Please? With the complaint division or something?
So the buzz is wearing off. That's good.
Tell us what happened.
12:30, I'm walking with 3 of my boys, and we was...
Whoa, hold on. What's with these 2 stick-ups today?
And I don't know nothing about that.
Wow, they seem to know a hell of a lot about it.
Have you given a statement on either of these?
No, man. Look, I'm here to talk about the physical assault I took on my person this morning at the hand of 2 cops.
Well, your complaint don't mean dick if you committed 2 felonies before lunch.
Mitchell, they got witnesses, picked you out of a stationery store robbery and a liquor store robbery.
They're moving on you with these.
Look, I'll deal with those things, which I did not do, later. I want my brutality case on the record so I can seek financial repercussions.
Financial repercussions, the media. Maybe we should just wheel a chalkboard in here so he can map out his parade route.
Getting bounced around by those cops is definitely a positive for you, Mitchell, but only in terms of getting some rhythm on these 2 felony stick-ups. That's what your bumps and bruises are worth.
How much are they worth? And I ain't saying I did either.
We'll check it out with the detectives who caught it, with the DA.
All right, look, how about make both of those robberies go away, neither which I'm gonna discuss, and I'll back off the brutality thing.
Relax.
Make them both go away. This guy. Diane.
Did it work? Yeah, he's open for business. Good. The suspect we got for your stationery store, turns out he's also our guy for the liquor store stick-up. Cashier there picked him out of a photo array.
But the cashier at the stationery store, Maya, she's a scratch. Her mother called a little while ago and said her daughter's not going to testify no matter what.
All right. So what do you need?
Well, to get this guy off the beating he took, we're pretty sure he'd deal if we dropped the stationery stick-up. Make him go for the liquor store only, plus resisting.
I'm okay with it.
Get someone from the DA's office down here to sign off. When you're done, have the 2 uniforms who collared him do their paperwork, voucher the evidence. The cop who died, this is her husband. Captain, I'm sorry what happened.
What's going on?
Well, we're following up and...
Heard you got the shooter.
We have a suspect we like.
Where is he?
My detectives who caught it are talking to him right now.
I'd like to be in on it.
We can look in if you want.
Fine. Let's go. Come on.
clear. Language problem here.
Hey, this suits us fine, Andre. We got witnesses put you at that crime scene.
So you go ahead, you stick to saying that you weren't even there. That shows you're a liar, you got something to hide, and we're done.
I'm not saying I wasn't there. I'm saying I wasn't there when no cop was shot.
So when were you there?
Before it went down, obviously. Look, two cops roll up, and I had a brief conversation with this cute little female cop.
About what?
She asked me to stay put. I told her I had places to be. I walked away.
And she stood there waving at you.
Okay, maybe I ran away. Look, I gotta warn her, I'm not gonna lie about that. But I mean, come on, man. It's a lady cop, acting all badass. So I figured if she wants to take me in, then earn it. Now, as far as to who shot her after I split, you're the experts.
Again, Captain. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cut out.
Yeah, I'll page you when things firm up.
Thanks, Arthur. I appreciate it. Hey, let me talk to this guy.
That's probably not a good idea, Captain. Come on.
I want him alone.
Yeah, I know you do.
2 minutes, off the books.
Little lady cop, huh? Come here! Come here! Look at me! Remember me! I will get to you, boy!
I mean, who the hell was that?
Shut up. Come here. Get in there.
No, I'm saying, who the hell was that?
That's the husband of the dead cop.
John, you gonna let him roam the hallways?
He's a captain. He can do whatever he damn well wants to.
You don't want to do this, okay?
You can't give me that much, huh? After what he took from me?
Hey, you want this asshole to take your job away, too?
You think I give a damn about my job right now?
You break this guy's jaw, you blow the case. We know you give a damn about that.
Come on.
Hi, ADA Valerie Haywood. Diane Russell. We spoke on the phone. Got a couple things here for you.
I'm sorry to hear about the police officer.
Yeah, that's one of the things we've got. Guys, Greg Medavoy, Baldwin Jones, ADA Valerie, I'm sorry,
Haywood.
When you're done, we need her for the lineup.
Right.
We got a guy did 2 stick-ups today, used a toy gun.
Both cashiers thought it was real.
First stick-up cashier gave a description, but now she don't want to testify.
Yeah, second stick up, the cashier picked our guy out of a photo array.
And that cashier's good to go.
So we're looking to drop the first one.
Why are you looking to deal with him?
Well, he was originally snatched up as a suspect in a cop killing. Maybe got leaned on a little bit.
Anything else I need to know?
That's it.
Almost all drug offenses, no history of violence. I mean, still, they're felonies. I take it you don't want to push for a persistent felony offender.
No.
We're probably not giving anything up. Even if he got both stick-ups, they happen so close together, they're same plan, continuous action.
He'd most likely get concurrent sentencing.
The first cashier, does she make a statement?
Verbal only.
Recorded?
No.
You know, there's no guarantee he doesn't turn around and get a lawyer anyway for maybe getting leaned on.
We're gonna fold in a resisting charge, too.
We like our chances.
I'm not gonna try and talk you out of it.
Appreciate it.
Good luck. I'm all yours.
Great. This way. When'd you start?
Yesterday. Spent the last 2 years in the Narcotics Bureau in Brooklyn.
Now here you are in the big city.
Here I am.
Cheryl's husband's a real hooked-up captain. He could have got her off patrol in a second, but she wanted to be on the street.
ADA Haywood, Lieutenant Fancy, Detective Sipowicz and Sorensen, Officer Verticana.
Where's our witness?
Right here.
Don't worry, we haven't been talking to him.
Such a quick look I got before I chased the other guy, I'm sure.
Quit psyching yourself out, Eddie.
Okay, here we go.
Do you recognize the shooter?
Take your time, Eddie.
He was so quick. Number 2.
You're positive?
Number 2 is the son of a bitch who killed my partner.
Okay. You guys relax in there a minute.
What was that?
What?
If our suspect doesn't give a voluntary admission of guilt, voluntary, that ID never happened.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sure you will.
We spent 2 hours in shouting matches with the detective on the stationery robbery, getting her to drop the charge, Mitchell. And another hour in here back and forth with you. Now, you want to keep sitting there, you'll get rung up for both robberies. And then fill out the complaint form, and we'll toss it in the stack they use as a doorstop downstairs. We're handing you a break here.
So I go for the liquor store only, and the resisting arrest, and the other one goes away.
Yes.
Mitchell, listen, man. You're not getting screwed here.
I don't even know which way is up anymore, man.
You got knocked around by those cops, and that ain't right. But the cop got killed today, and all got wrong because of that stationery store you robbed.
But I thought you said I didn't do that one.
And we agreed on that because you got knocked around, okay? Those smacks you took, you are using them to your advantage by making sure you don't get charged with 2 felonies and risk serving both sentences consecutively. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Just want you to know that this is a mutually beneficial transaction. And you're not getting screwed here because we're not those kind of cops.
I got it.
The husband of the cop you killed? The one looking to rip your throat out a little while ago? Don't worry about him. Sit down. He's at a bar down on the corner. Now that you're boxed in, he doesn't want to do anything to screw it up.
'Cause guess who that was picked you out, Andre?
Whatever. The dead cop's partner. That's what you call a star witness.
And when he gets up on that stand in his uniform, starched and pressed, hat on, medals gleaming, pointing his finger at you, your legal aid attorney is gonna crawl under the table.
Well, that cop can say whatever he wants.
Oh, he is. He's saying that you shot his partner. You stuck the gun in your waistband. You hightailed it up 2nd Avenue. You!
The only thing her partner isn't saying is why. You don't know. Now, we're kind of wondering ourselves.
Now, you can keep your mouth shut, and you can let the DA fill the words in for you. They'll say you woke up looking to kill a cop today.
Or you can tell us what went down. Try and help yourself out a little. Because, Andre, you can use all the help you can get right now.
You got picked out by a cop.
It ain't right. It just ain't right having little female cops out there. Look, I got adrenaline, okay? I got survival instincts. And if a cop that's gonna search me is gonna find my gun and is gonna put me back in jail and a threat to me, then it's on. Look, I didn't even realize what had happened until I was half a block away. She shouldn't have been no cop. Not around me. I didn't wake up wanting to kill nobody.
He gave it up voluntarily.
Great work, Detective.
Listen, this guy just admitted to killing a cop, okay? So do whatever you want with the idea.
Nothing's a lock until he pleads. You realize that, right? And if he doesn't, I have to go to trial with a tainted ID.
Maybe we should have this conversation some other time, because I can see how broken up you are about us losing a cop today.
Don't use that as an excuse for your behavior, and don't imply that I am insensitive to that police officer's death.
All right, then what do you want? An apology? Okay, I'm sorry, bottom of my heart. How's that? Can I get back to work now?
I heard you were married to someone in the DA's office.
Yeah, what about it?
I also heard she was an excellent prosecutor who respected the system. And I have a hard time believing she'd tolerate you trying to steamroll her like you're trying to steamroll me.
What do you want from me, counselor?
I want good evidence. That's all I want. You don't have to invite me out for beers after work. I don't have to be on your weekend softball team. Just give me good evidence and I'll get you convictions. Agreed?
Yeah, agreed.
I'll get a video team up here to record his statement. Have a good night.
Hey, Lou.
I just need to know what's going on.
At the shooter, Eddie picked him out. He's confessing. My partner's taking his statement.
Thank you. That's a comfort to me. And I apologize for losing my cool.
We're all devastated over this, Eric. Everybody.
She always wanted to be a cop. That's what made her happy.
I wish.
You wouldn't have pulled this before we started sleeping together.
Probably not.
You know, I went through the same thing with Bobby. As long as it takes for a female cop to earn respect, you can lose it in a second. By hesitating, backing down, having a fellow detective treat you like a kid sister, and don't think the other cops don't notice it. I don't want it, Danny, and I'm not the kind of cop who needs it, and you've got to come to terms with that sooner than later.
I already have. You don't need to say another word about it.
You know, not to mention, if we get into a situation and you're looking over your shoulder worrying about me, you'll get your head blown off.
Done. Now, just to clarify, having embraced the separation of church and state here, if we go out to dinner and I hold the door open for you, are you going to kick me in the shin?
I'm not kidding about this, Danny.
And I'm not either. I have tied a bow on job conduct. Now we're talking about when we clock out. Would you kick me in the shin if I opened the door for you? I mean, I just want to know so I can stay on my toes.
You've embraced the rules of job conduct.
Bear hugged them.
Well, then I think that if I was with someone who did know how to do it right on the job, then I suppose I would encourage that someone to feel free and do it right when we've clocked out. Like opening a door if you wanted, or whatever else inspired him. Danny, if you've got things you need to work out, I don't want to get in the way.
I tied a bow on that, too.
Hey, how's Dale?
Well, he's asleep. That's fine.
Where you going? What's this?
I'm going back to sleeping at my place, Andy.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just don't need to be spending nights like I have been.
Why not?
Because it's confusing.
Theo's fine with it.
It's confusing to me. Today in the park, I could see that you're ready to be in Theo's life fully now that he's better.
This is great. This is just what I needed to cap the day off.
I'm sorry, Andy, but I don't want to wait until you tell me I need to go.
I'm not about to. Come on, Katie. We got a nice system going on here.
I love Theo and I love you, but I'm not going to go from being your wife, which I was, Andy, for 11 years, to being your live-in housekeeper and babysitter.
Theo needs you.
And I'll be there for him.
I need you.
For what? For how long? I mean, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Then I have to go home, Andy. I'll be by tomorrow to get him to school.
You're one of my blessings, Katie.
You too, Andy.
Sick bastards.
Mardi Gras ball?
Yeah, it's supposed to be legit, but it turns out it's these degenerate swinger types. Plus, the promoter boned us. You know, oversold us to double capacity. Totally overwhelmed us.
Who's that?
That's the victim's kid. Girlfriend's watching her.
Everything will be okay.
Deborah Johansson here on one of them 3-day I Love New York packages.
Who's the guy?
Her brother, he's local.
You calling in?
Victim's girlfriend about 10:45 p.m. Her and the victim's daughter on their way back from the Lion King when they discovered her.
Let's keep the little one out of here.
Hey, Phil, how about getting a room for the girlfriend and daughter till we're ready for them?
Check, we're booked to the gills.
Feely, find a room. Pull up your security tapes.
You know, this could be it for me, Andy. I mean, this could be my job.
Could be worse, huh, Feely?
I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
I'm Roger Johansson, Deborah's brother.
Detectives Sorensen, Sidwitz, Russell.
She's got to go to a hospital, or at least get out of this room.
Is she up for a couple questions first?
She said the guy that did this was wearing a mask. Like a court jester mask from this Mardi Gras ball I guess they got going on.
I'll be real quick.
It's my idea, her coming out and visiting. Kept telling her how safe New York's been.
Hey, Sarge.
You staying here, too?
No, I live over on 2nd Avenue. My place was too small, though.
Can we get uniforms at every exit and snap up anybody in a court jester outfit?
And maybe get some men start going through the trash cans.
Was he white, black, Latino?
I don't know. The mask.
Could you tell by his hands?
He had gloves on. Where's my daughter?
We're putting her and your girlfriend in another room.
The worst part was when I was tied to the bed. After he left, knowing that my daughter would see me like that, and there was nothing I could do.
All right. We'll get you out of here.
Please don't let my daughter see me like that.
There's like 56 costume shops in Manhattan.
Call when they open up, see who sold or rented court jester outfits, if they paid with credit cards, if they got security cameras.
That's what I was gonna do, yeah. So Fancy, he's got that computer training course next few days. Gonna get the squad wired up. Hey, even money, Greg's addicted to chat rooms within a week.
Detective Jones.
Hey, morning, Diane.
Morning. Guys get any sleep?
Couple hours. Another 10 or 15 years, I'll get used to this detective chart.
Any word from the hospital?
Yeah, her and her brother are still there. I talked to him a little while ago. He thinks she'll be ready to come in and give a statement in another hour or so.
Anything jump off?
Yeah, Feely talked to his Keystone Cop security force, found out that Some asshole dressed in a court jester suit was hitting on all the female guests down in the lobby. They warned him first, then they told him to hit the bricks. Feely's guys say there must have been at least 5 of these jester idiots prancing around.
Belmont Hotel, that's where your rape was?
Yeah, what about it?
DOA in room 813.
You sure it was the Belmont Hotel?
Just talk to the cop at the scene.
Maybe connected to the rape?
Gonna have to talk your buddy Feely off the roof.
Head of security's Tommy Feely, retired out of the 3-2. When you see him, let him know I'm waiting on those security tapes from last night.
I'll have Greg meet me there.
The rape was in 407. Let us know if they look connected.
Any semen from the rape kit?
Lab tests out for DNA and blood type.
Plus, I'm checking anything on court jester suits with the local costume shops when they open up, seeing as it wouldn't be too fruitful calling now when they're closed.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah. Worst 24 hours of my life.
You got anything on this?
Housekeeper found him about 8 a.m. Beat, choked, pinky finger cut off.
This was a full-on brawl. No one heard nothing?
A couple next door heard some yelling last night around midnight. Maybe a scream or two. Pegged it for some kind of sex deal off of that Mardi Gras disaster we had here last night. Had a rape assault, too.
Yeah, we heard.
You think they're connected?
We just got here. Who's the room registered to?
John Williams, paid in cash. Gee, I wonder what the odds are of that being his real name.
Sipowicz is waiting on those security tapes.
Yeah, let me go check on those, assuming I still got a job.
It's Mike's third event. I've had prior contact with this bum. He's a pimp. Cell phone in his pocket.
We have a future detective in our midst.
That's my goal, sir. Oh, I found this under the coffee table.
Are you giving me the finger, officer?
So who went through his pockets?
That security guy. He had him emptied out by the time I showed up.
Feely? He was on a job, right?
And he should know better.
You want me to run the cell phone numbers?
Come on, slow down there, Tiger.
Absolutely. It's all yours.
Brain him with a phone, looks like, and then strangle him off with the cord for dessert.
Yeah, white pimp, huh?
Yeah. How about that, D?
Can I get you some coffee or something?
Oh, we're okay. We really appreciate you coming in.
I just want to get this over with and get back home.
We understand.
How's your daughter?
I talked to her on the phone from the hospital. I still don't know what to tell her.
Were you able to get any leads on who might have done this?
Not yet.
What we need to do now, and I know it's going to be difficult, is get a formal statement about what happened last night.
Can you do that, Deborah?
I'll try. We were all supposed to go to the Lion King last night.
Who's we?
Me, my girlfriend Kathy, who came up with us, and my daughter, Rachel. A couple hours before, though, I felt a migraine coming on, and I couldn't go. I should have gone, though. I should have just toughed it out. Around 9, I went down the hall to get some ice for a cold compress. The pain was so great, I couldn't focus.
Did you lock the door behind you?
I shut the door with a deadbolt out so it wouldn't lock shut.
Was this guy already in the room when you got back?
And he choked me. And he told me he'd kill me if I made a sound. And I turned my head to the side so that I could breathe because his arm was crushing my windpipe, and I saw the mask. It was this white mask with these scary, red, smiling lips. I felt like I was in a nightmare.
It's okay.
And then he raped me. And he beat me, and I told him he didn't have to hit me, that I wouldn't scream or make him stop. But he said, shut up, and he just kept on hitting me.
DOA at the Belmont's a pimp. The groom was registered under a bogus name.
We pulled the last number dial from his cell phone. It came back to a Stella Kensington. Based on her priors, we figure her for one of his whores.
Yeah, we deputized this cop Rainbow, so he's picking her up.
You run into Feely?
Yeah, he's had better days for sure.
Where's those security tapes I've been waiting on all morning?
He was getting an earful from Hotel Brass last we left him.
He needs to get his ass over here with those tapes.
Yeah, I'll call him right now.
Is everything all right?
That rape victim from last night's in interview 3.
Gotcha.
All right, take it easy. Diane, all right?
Yeah. You know, Andy, I don't want you to think that by not talking to you about it, I'm pulling something over on you.
And what would that be?
Oh, come on, you gonna make me say it?
You don't have to spill your guts to me. Every detail of your life.
Yeah, but I've been wanting to talk to you about this. But I guess I was afraid that you'd tell me to quit, and I'm not about to.
I wouldn't tell you that. There are things I would tell you regarding the job, repercussions and so forth if this gets out. But I figure you know about that.
I do.
I know Diane does. She's happy?
Yeah.
You're happy?
Definitely.
Okay, then.
I didn't know Bobby. So in that sense, I don't feel I'm betraying him. I just don't want to feel like I'm betraying you.
No, you and me are straight.
I appreciate that, Andy.
You're happy. She's happy.
You rent jester outfits? Can you check? Thanks.
No. Court jester.
All right, thanks.
All right, look, you don't know what I'm talking about. You probably don't carry him, right? Yeah, I'll wait.
How's it going in there?
She's still in a lot of pain.
I can imagine. You okay?
Yeah, Detective Jones here. I'm Stella.
There's okay.
What's his problem?
I was gonna ask you. Right this way.
You need a telephone book or something?
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I was just offering.
Mike Sturvin, Stella, how long has it been pimping you?
He's my manager.
We ran both of you for records. There's nothing in there about 2-week lounge gigs in the Catskills?
2 years I've worked for him.
He called you at home last night at 9:30.
So?
It was the last phone call he made.
The last call he made last night.
Last phone call he's ever gonna make.
Oh my God.
What was the call about?
He was going to a poker game over at the Belmont. Said he was going to be unavailable and wanted to make sure I was on for my 10 o'clock date. Oh my God.
Did he say who he was playing cards with?
No, but Brenda might know. That's his bottom lady. I'm meeting her for lunch, so I could ask her then.
We'll ask her.
What do you mean for lunch?
Struthers, over on Lex at 12:30.
So, you were pretty steady, or was it more the bachelor party, Shriner convention type thing?
Book solid.
Huh. I'll be darned.
Brenda's last name?
Martin.
Brenda's a midget, too?
It's little person, asshole.
Like I'm supposed to know that.
You know, you're not so tall yourself.
Is Brenda a little person, too?
No, she's big. Blonde hair. Poor Mike. He was a special guy.
We could lock you up till after lunch to make sure you don't tip Brenda for whatever reason, but she's been pretty helpful.
No, I'm cool. I won't talk to her.
You can go then.
I knew a midget in high school. Lindy Overacker.
Yeah, huh?
She was voted best school spirit. Spunky little thing.
Would you ever go there?
Would you?
No, I asked you first.
No, it stays in the room.
I guess, under the right circumstances, you know, business trip, something like that. Yeah, I'd give it a whirl. Would you?
Never thought about it.
Well, it's not like it's been keeping me up nights.
What's this?
Oh, that midget woman left it. Can you call her up and arrange her getting it back?
Little person. They don't like the way.
Okay. Can you just take care of it for me?
Hey, guys. Got the security tapes, plus employees lists, Mardi Gras guest lists, everything I could think of. I don't suppose you got any leads on the rape, huh?
Who's the suit?
Oh, Andy, can you and me talk in private real quick?
Who's the suit, Felix?
Lawyer from the hotel. They want to try and settle with the rape victim ASAP.
We're gonna go have a conversation with the DOA pimp's bottom lady.
Any movement on that?
Nothing past what I just said.
Are those the security tapes?
Right here.
Yeah, we're gonna need tape from the front desk camera. See who checked into room 813.
Think they're connected, the rape and DOA?
I don't know yet.
What do you say, Andy? Brokering this sit-down would go a long way saving my job. And what I gathered, because of the PR jackpot the rape and murder got us in, they're talking major numbers here. Could be a nice windfall for these poor people. You guys can be in the room if you want.
You sure, Felix? I mean, we wouldn't be putting you out.
Come on, Andy.
Go ahead. I'll take care of this.
Thanks a million, Andy.
What's up?
Deborah, there's a lawyer here for the hotel. And because of what happened, apparently they're ready to make you a settlement offer. I don't know anything about the numbers or what they're going to ask for, but I'm sure it's going to involve a confidentiality aspect, not talking to the press and the like.
Do you think we should talk to him?
Do you feel up to it?
If not, I'll tell him to get lost.
I guess we gotta deal with it sooner or later.
You tell me what you want to do.
Will you stay here?
Of course.
We'll talk to him, I guess.
Deborah, my name is James Edelman. I'm an attorney representing the Belmont Hotel. And on behalf of my employers, I want to tell you how deeply sorry we are for what happened.
Thank you.
Now, I'm here right now to offer you a settlement, but I'll walk out the door if this is a premature conversation. I do not want to offend you.
I understand.
Now, the alternative to a settlement agreement that we can make happen today is you taking the hotel to court. And if you did, you'd win, as I'm sure these detectives would tell you.
These detectives are not part of this negotiation.
Forgive me. But after you'd win, the hotel would appeal. And then this process could go on for years, keeping you mired in the details of what I'm sure is the worst experience of your life.
I want this over with. I want to go home.
I will cut you a check for $500,000 today. And you will not have to give a third to an attorney, although I'm not trying to talk you out of getting one. $500,000, $500,000, and you can start healing and get on with your life in financial comfort.
What do you think?
Oh, it's up to you, Deborah. I can't tell you one way or the other.
I want this behind me.
How do we do this?
I've got a car outside. We can go back to my office right now. Do you need them for anything else?
No, we're done for now.
Thank you for being there for me. It really meant a lot.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
freak show they had there last night. The hotel's teeming with freaks.
So 3 calls out of Deborah's room yesterday. 1 to 911, 1 to Roger's apartment, and 1 at 11 a.m. to an office at Allied Insurance in Astoria.
Deborah's brother work insurance in Queens?
No, he works in the city.
Well, I'll check out who this is. Have him come in.
Andy, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
I guess you figured out, Danny and me, we've gotten close lately.
Yeah, with you two having to cover for me the last 6 months, which I never got a chance to thank you for that.
I mean, close, like, intimate.
Okay.
Is it? With you? Because I'll tell you, that's part of what's been eating me up. How you'd feel about it.
Comes a point when you have to find a way to be happy, or at least be willing to accept it when it comes your way.
But then there's how I feel afterwards. And if I'd known I would have felt that bad, I never would have gone through with this. Not just for my sake, but for Danny's too.
He's still a kid in a lot of ways. If you think this is wrong like this, maybe you give him a heads up before he leaves his feet more than he already has.
It's been almost 2 years since Bobby passed, and I'm more screwed up now than I was then.
Maybe it's tougher now because you're waking up. You're coming alive.
Maybe. All I know is it's so unfair. It'll always be unfair, him leaving that soon.
Thanks for coming in, Jimmy.
Sure.
How long have you been working for Allied Insurance?
Going on 3 years now. So, you think now maybe you could tell me what investigation my name came up in?
Do you know a Deborah Johansson or Kathy Alderson, Jimmy?
No.
So neither of them called you yesterday.
Why? What are they saying?
You think maybe we're getting off on the wrong foot here, Jimmy?
Okay, I went to high school with Deborah and Kathy. Is something wrong?
So one of them did call you?
Deborah did, seeing if I wanted to get a beer with her.
Then why'd you just lie about it?
After high school, we had, I guess you'd call it an affair, which damn near broke up my marriage when my wife found out. So, I lied because I'm married, okay? I got kids.
So you and Deborah had sex yesterday?
Absolutely not. We had a couple of beers, like at 3 o'clock in the lobby bar of the Park Crest Hotel. She wanted to have some closure. That's how she put it. That's all. But I would sure like to know what she's saying and who she's saying it to.
Deborah was raped and beaten in her hotel room last night.
Oh, jeez.
You had no contact with her after drinks at 3 o'clock?
No. Oh, my God, she's not saying that I raped her.
We're asking you. Maybe things got out of hand.
I don't even know how to respond to that other than saying no.
Who can vouch where you were last night?
My wife and kids. I was home. But please, I can't tell my wife what this is all about.
So then you wouldn't mind giving us a confidential DNA sample?
What is going on here?
Hopefully it's you telling us the truth.
Listen, I'm married.
Yeah, we got that part.
Okay, we had a couple beers, and me and Deborah, it's always been hot between us. And we got a room, and we had sex. And I left at 4:30 and went home.
Did you ejaculate inside of her?
Oh, jeez. I have to answer that?
Unless you want to mull it over and we'll stop by your house later on and see where you're at with it.
Okay, I did. But ask yourself, if we had sex in the afternoon, where's the sense that I would rape her later and beat her? Why isn't Deborah telling you this? Because this is what happened.
And we'll check it out.
So, Deborah's a good person otherwise?
You know, a little lost, I guess. Bad luck with men, bad luck in general.
Do you know her brother, Roger?
Oh, he was kind of a slime ball. Had a problem with drugs. I think he has AIDS now from shooting up or who knows what. Look, where do I stand here?
Where are you gonna be the rest of the day in case we gotta get a hold of you?
Not at home. I'll be at my office sitting at my desk until you call me. I'll spend the night there if I have to.
If your story holds up, you'll be getting back to your happy home, such as it is.
Brenda Martin?
No. Over here.
Well, that little person horse said Brenda was big. I didn't think she meant...
Yeah, me neither.
Stella already told me about Mike.
Just like we asked her to.
So I take it you're sitting here means you want to help us find whoever whacked him.
Hell yes, I do. Mike was always good to me. Plus, I got this cross charge pendant I wouldn't mind seeing get tossed.
Yeah, we can work with you on that.
Talked to Johnny Dumont. Him and Mike been hanging out a lot lately. Matter of fact, Johnny invited Mike to a poker game last night. Now, I mean, I don't see Johnny having the guts to kill anybody, but he was definitely going to be playing poker with Mike last night.
Any other names get mentioned?
No. You know, I knew this was going to happen someday. I mean, Mike always had to be walking around with a big roll, you know? I mean, 7, 8 grand sometimes, wrapped up in a rubber band in his pocket. And that stupid-ass diamond pinky ring.
So where are we gonna find this Johnny?
Throwing back Boilermakers over at Smitty's on 3rd. That was me and Mike's spot. That's where we met Johnny.
So, you're one of Mike's girls, huh?
Yeah.
He keep you pretty busy?
Mm-hmm. Busy and protected.
All right, Brenda. We'll take care of that collar if you're playing straight with us.
Okay.
So, this Mike dealt with fringe stuff, I guess, huh? No offense.
Specialty acts, he liked to call it. Could get you anything.
So, like little persons, big gals, obviously.
Grannies, amputees.
Huh.
Crazy ass Mike. You know, I remember one time, this pervo German guy comes to town, right? And he tells
You know,
Mike,
that's cool, but I think we got everything we need here.
Yeah, good. We got to get going.
I really hope you nail whoever did this.
Thanks.
How you holding up?
Okay, I guess. Thanks. Saw my daughter finally, talked to her.
Good.
You know a Jimmy Seisler, Deborah?
Yeah, I know Jimmy.
Have you seen him since you've been in town?
Yeah, yesterday.
Why didn't you tell us about it?
He's married, and I didn't want to involve him in this. But I see now that that was wrong, and I'm sorry.
So, you two had sex earlier in the day?
Do we really have to drag him into this?
Yeah, we really do.
We were just gonna have a couple of beers, but... Sorry. It's just that we said that more than a few times back in Steubenville. We'll just meet for a beer. You're right.
Did you tell the ER nurse who did your rape kit that you had sex earlier?
I didn't tell anyone, and if we could, I'd like to keep it that way. I really don't want to get him in trouble with his wife. He's a good guy, Jimmy, and it was my stupid idea. I called him.
It's just that something like this, as far as the investigation, it's better to be completely honest, even if you don't think it's our business knowing.
Just felt so guilty afterwards. And, you know, thinking about it was that guilt and probably the alcohol which triggered the damn migraine made me stay in the hotel last night. I feel another one coming on.
We'll get you back to the hotel.
Can I use the restroom first?
Sure. Come on.
Good. Thanks. That was the hotel lawyer. Deborah's brother Roger just left with a check for $700,000.
He dicked him up 200 grand?
And he asked that 90% of the settlement be listed as general damages, i.e. pain and suffering.
General damages are non-taxable.
The lawyer said Roger knew his way around the fine print.
Did you run him through BCI?
Yeah, Roger's got 3 arrests for bad checks in Steubenville, receiving stolen goods in Massillon. Deborah's carrying 18 grand in credit card debt.
She has unprotected sex with this Seisler a couple hours before she's raped, and she don't tell nobody about it.
He's married, so maybe she is just covering for him.
Or maybe she needs a sperm donor, and Jimmy's her man. That way the rape kit comes up positive, even if there is no rape.
And someone beats her like that so it'll look authentic? Everything she said so far tracks, so we need to be really careful how we tread with her. We're wrong. She gets from this department 10 times what she got from the hotel.
Where's your girlfriend, Kathy?
She's babysitting Deborah's daughter at the hotel.
Let's get her in here.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll be right with you. I'll drop her off and bring back Kathy. Make sure the two of them aren't alone together.
We got a guy might be in on that DOA pimp.
Check out the tape in the VCR of the front desk. There might be a good shot of your guy checking in.
All right, tape of the hotel hallway, people walking in and out of that room.
Hotel only has cameras at the front desk, lobby, and exits.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a lot on my mind.
Well, is there anything I can be doing here? Anything you need from me?
What I need right now, Danny, is just a little air. Some room to figure out some stuff for myself.
Well, you can talk to me about it, whatever it is.
And you'll want to fix it, and you can't. I just need a little room.
But we're okay.
We're okay.
Mike Sturtevant, Johnny?
I've never been too good with names.
How are you with faces?
Yeah, okay, Mike. Right.
When did you see him last?
Dates, time frames. Never been too good with those either. Like, ask me when my mom's birthday is. You think I'd know that, right? Huh?
Where were you last night, Johnny? And we'll leave your mom out of this for now.
Out and about?
Happened to stop by the Belmont Hotel at any point?
Nope.
Now, unless you've got an evil twin story that you're prepared to float, I'd say that's you checking in at the front desk of the Belmont Hotel last night, Johnny. And there's a guy looks an awful lot like you on security surveillance walking in and out of room 813 last night. And guess who we found murdered in room 813 this morning?
We live in the electronic age, Johnny. I don't know if anybody's broke the news to you yet.
So I was there. That don't mean I killed Mike.
Sure as hell does mean you killed Mike as far as the DA is going to be concerned.
Well, why don't you check that surveillance tape of room 813 and see who else maybe was walking in and out other than me and Mike, huh?
Don't recognize him.
How about I give you a hint? That way, I didn't actually tell you who it was.
No, Johnny, I'm not in the mood for hints. See, judging by your general disposition, we figure you're the one whose job it was to lure Mike into the room. Then you closed your eyes and plugged your ears and started humming yourself when the real business started. So now you're gonna tell us, not hint, who the muscle was and save yourself 20 years in the process, because I know you don't do time good.
Tony Posada. I told Mike it was a $10,000 buy-in to the game. I dummied up a role to show him I had the same. Tony was supposed to make it look like a setup, you know? Take off me and Mike as soon as we walked in the door. And Tony, he goes at Mike with a blackjack, and Mike ducks it, and they go at it like two hurricanes, you know? Off the walls, into the bathroom, over the couch, and Tony's just bashing Mike's head in with the damn phone. He's kneeing him in the nuts, and finally Tony gets that phone cord around Mike's neck and just... Tony walked away. Mike didn't.
Couple of hiccups, but overall, a pretty airtight plan you put together there, Johnny.
This knife I found on you. Use it to cut off Mike's pinky for that diamond ring?
He was dead already. What's he gonna need his ring for?
Thanks for coming in, Kathy.
We're cutting it kind of close as far as catching our flight home.
Yeah, well, when a settlement happens this big, flags go up and we have to look into things.
Like what?
You know Jimmy Seisler?
Yeah, I went to high school with him.
You know about Jimmy and Deborah working up a sweat at a hotel room yesterday?
First I've heard of it. What?
Check our thinking here, Kathy.
Deborah and her brother cook up this phony rape scheme. Make it happen the night of the Mardi Gras party when all hell's breaking loose to begin with.
She screws an old friend from her hometown, so later the rape kid will come back positive. Begs off going out because of a headache.
You take the kid to the Lion King. She fakes the rape. You walk in at a prearranged time.
Hotel gets its checkbook out.
How about that beating she took? How'd she fake that, huh?
For 700 grand, you take the beating.
50 grand. Deborah settled with the hotel for 50 grand.
Kathy, they settled for $700,000 about 4 hours ago.
No.
Yeah.
Roger told me they settled for $50,000.
Well, then Roger con you too.
Kathy, this is what's happening, okay? Right now, all you're looking at is filing a false police report.
I want to go home.
Or you can keep up the act, and you'll be on the hook for felony fraud.
No one is gonna see any money. Everybody that doesn't come clean is gonna get time.
I want to see a copy of that check.
Maybe more than that. You want to see your bed back in Steubenville sometime in the next 5 years.
That son of a bitch.
What was your plan this?
That creepy son of a bitch.
Now, or we go get Roger's version, how it was your idea, and don't put it past him.
I don't know what happened. I swear to God, I didn't want to know. Roger said he'd pay me 10% of whatever if I took Rachel to the Lion King and came back to the hotel after and called the cops. That's it. That lying bastard. He said they got $50,000, not $700.
Let's get Deborah back in.
Give a heads up to the DA's office.
I'm here to pick up my scarf.
Yes, I have it for you right here.
Thanks.
But I'd like to introduce myself. I'm John Irvin, and I...
Let me guess. Little people issues.
Since I was a child. I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was 7, and it's had a stranglehold on my imagination ever since.
Don't worry about it, honey. Everybody's got their thing, you know?
I know, but it's still wrong.
Honey, I make my living off it being wrong.
We gotta make a run, John. Hey,
Any luck?
we're getting there.
If you have any follow-up questions, Detective, or however I could be of any help. Thanks for the scarf.
No, thank you.
Back and forth, back and forth. This is really getting hard on me.
Sit down. Kathy flipped.
Flipped out?
Flipped from like lying to telling the truth.
So that 10% you were gonna cut her off to settlement, that's 10% of nothing now.
This is Valerie Haywood. She's with the DA's office.
For why?
To either put you in jail as a principal in a felony or keep you out as a witness for the people.
Kathy went for the second one.
So right here's your chance. Otherwise, you risk ending up with the beating, no money, and the jail time.
And I understand you have a young daughter.
Why? What are you gonna do to her?
What are you gonna do to her?
If you give a full statement and agree to testify against the other participants, including your brother, at the grand jury or any subsequent court appearances.
Then you won't take her away from me?
Then I won't put you in jail. And I'll recommend that you keep your daughter. But this is all contingent on your substantial cooperation.
Was it your brother's idea?
And you humped Seisler to trick the rape kid?
Who's the fourth?
Who do you mean?
Who put that beating on you?
Seisler.
Roger.
Your brother beat you like this?
I've been beaten worse. For nothing. And what I have to do every day to support my daughter. She's who I did this for. Plus Roger. He wanted to see the world before he died. He really thought it was gonna work.
Shame on you.
Jimmy Seisler, Detective Sipowicz. You can go home now. Don't worry about it. Just go home.
Brother doing that to his own sister.
You get that second perp?
Yeah, they're both locked up downstairs.
The hell is that?
It was downstairs. Tommy Feely sent it to you.
Look at this. Hotel crap. Cheap bastard. If there's a shoehorn in there, I could actually go for one.
Can we talk later?
Sure. I'll stop by.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? I just picked up my messages. You got my sister here?
Yeah, she's here all right.
Well, what for? Hasn't she been through enough already? What are you doing?
Shut up.
Is this a joke?
I don't know. I guess a guy who would beat his sister bloody for a paycheck might get a kick out of this. Turn around.
Where is she? I want to talk to her.
Turn around.
Want a lawyer?
I would too.
What?
I'm trying to resist the urge to beat you like you beat your sister.
Go ahead. Beat me. Beat me bloody.
You all right?
Yeah, just a little chilly.
Well, you want to go back down?
No, it's okay.
One of those days that don't scrape off so easy, huh? This was Bobby's coupe?
Yeah.
He's always gonna be with us, isn't he? I can't compete with him, Diane.
No one's wanting you to compete. I just didn't expect it to be this hard. I've tried. I've really tried to let him go, but the more I've tried, the more I knew I couldn't get past it.
Then it's no good, is it?
I wanted it to be good. I really did.
Funny thing, I just talked to Andy and told him how strong the direction we were headed was.
Knowing all he knows, he didn't say how wrong this might be.
It's not the part I heard. Anyways, I guess I ought to take off.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Hey, if we hadn't taken the shot, I'd have wondered a dozen times a day why we never did.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Không. Hay sao lá mày? 27. Ai à. Perfect. Này có 69 nữa, chôn tao. Chôn không. Continue without account consumer. What the hell? Dạo này. Thế nữa. Chôn tao. Bay thời bay cao. YouTube music. Và là bay cao. Thứ hai. Mọi ba bay cao lên con cao trời lên cao như khoan cờ. Tủ thứ 2 1 2 3 và nó vậy. Yes sir. Not now. Good. Rồi may quá không phải xác nhận. Anh như con sẽ không bên đợi. Xong ông ran even. Mèo go. Mèo go. Chào nó vậy. Ồ, chết rồi. Ok, rồi thấy trở lại đây, cái binh chi linh điều khiển. Rồi. Chôn tao không? Không hiểu lấy hết đồ rồi sao đánh? Đừng lời cả, tôi đánh đổ với những người bạn, tôi đánh đổi bằng cả hạnh phúc. Một nụ cười tạm của riêng tao, thật là như mưa trên trời xuống, trong tay là Phật chế chiêm bao. Tôi được mời uống ông Trình Văn Tân, dạ, Trình Văn Số, dạ, tình yêu đêm ra đi như cơn gió đỏ. Rồi 49 rồi, 50 triệu của thầy đây rồi. Mà quả 50 triệu ra lẻ dừng đơ gì. Epic thôi cũng được, Epic thôi là binh chi linh không? Được phong bạt đón bảo cảnh, giờ cái vào cảnh tốt như cần thiết. Không nói tao chỉ quan sát lòng lấp lánh ở trong ấn giác bình. Tao còn làm năm khác thành công khá dễ khi tao vượt lên, nhưng mà lúc ấy thì đã quá trễ. Bình 50 triệu rồi, bay màu cho một nốt nhạc. Bình quá hay. Cách tiêu tiền trong mai anh nhầm với blog rồi bữa cạnh có sao bay ít nhỉ? À vậy thì rồi của riêng tao lọ những người chưa rơi xuống và trẻ chiêm bao để mời uống con người tưởng họ sống họ không rồi với sân có những trần tục đặc công thuần tục nhưng vấy bẩn đục mày cầm lục giờ black cả thì đâm mặt mày thì black cả dễ hại được cái trách tao phận của tuần hoàn với cái bần hàn để làm chắp tay lạy Phật để không vì tham ngục của con được khóc được người vì quan đỏ da vàng bởi quan là người Việt Nam. Bình cầu nguyện Amen Ajinomoto rồi cục gì ấy Epic rồi hay mày hay Epic 14k chứ là tiền đấy nhầm. Tao 14k Mèo đáng nhờ, xứng đáng nhờ, một sự đánh đổi có tay không có đánh đổi của những người bạn nhắn đấy như Hồng Tuấn không có khăn thôi mới nay gặp mấy ông bảo vệ lò rất đau nhưng xứ thì em không cần đâu không muốn được yêu em không nói điều em trai kêu em muốn nó chiều mà em nói phải nó nước không muốn được màu cái gì không em chỉ tao sai chỗ rồi không có vé xong lúc tao về là mấy ông khác đéo giải thích được may mấy ông vẫn cho về tại tao bảo lần đầu rồi kiếm 50 mil lại sự quay 50 mà sướng tay ấy nhở đúng à nhiệt rồi đấy bắt đầu zone 7 rồi quay đây còn bỏ lên huy với anh nhanh nhỉ được đây với anh nhanh nào em bắt em
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো তারপরে তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরো যে আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব
দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা
5টা কন্ডিশন
কয়টা 5টা আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে
না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না হ্যাঁ আপনি তো করবেন
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না আমি জানতাম শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ জিমি
কি হচ্ছে
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম ভইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর
শর্ত বিয়ে
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায় সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন
chúng ta phóng màn hình ra và thứ nhiều nhất chúng ta binh chi linh như đi ấy nhỉ ở số đốc à so gì và nhìn này chỉ như thế nhìn nhất sự ngu ấy vách kêu chip rồi. Sao? Anh nghĩ thiên thần mà em. Anh đeo cái vòng hoa đầu đúng chất Adam với Eve. Quay trở lại. Bên kia tôi thấy còn 25 triệu cái cao nhất, bên này 50 triệu. Trồn. Ai á? Cộng 10 thì trừ đi 40. Pha cu nha. Chỉ muốn trượt xe cát mà thôi. Skycraft còn mới này, new. Kia mới nhanh vậy. Mình mới nhanh hơn. Mình mới nhanh hơn. Thế thằng ấy sẽ tầm 50m thôi. Ra Green à? Green Dragon con nhỏ nhất ở bên kia mà. Ê, sao nhìn vào cái này chẳng hơn. Hay 6 mà nữa thôi. Đây đây nữa là thôi, lại bài giáp rồi. Bài giáp binh chi. Xong rồi đánh cái sao, đánh bài cái bù làm ăn đó. 15 tiền là sẽ thua mà nếu nhỏ. Lên 10 zone xong mà thua. Đéo zone là cái gì? Chôn perfect anh hiểu không? Đừng nghe ra mình đây đó thực sự cân được 3 con đấy. Rồi ra rồi. Rồi bài này đánh hắc ám sự lựa chọn ra ngồi nếu hiểu đúng hắc ám cộng không đủ đúng nhỉ. Hắc ám hơi bị chilling rồi. Đấy chưa và vòng xanh nó tự bật xe tự quay lại để lấy một chút năng lượng cho mình mới. Gì? Anh như thế bảo hộ à? Thôi đánh luôn mặt hành vậy. Nên anh phải quay cuộc từ từ thôi bé ơi. Ôi bé ơi từ từ. Bé ơi từ từ vì anh biết anh cần gì. Sẽ đánh bài hắc ám nếu mà có hắc nguyệt chi nộ. Không mà bài độ ha. Và mái tóc anh baby. Xóa tiếng tim đập. Sắt thật baby bây giờ anh muốn làm gì. Hết thứ sẽ là em quên hết đi. Cho kia đây là lần cuối em tin vào một điều không nói. Cái gì đấy ba ơi từ từ vậy á. Cắm đầu đất vậy thầy tự giác lên tự lái xe đi. Vậy đi đây à. Rồi đến 30 triệu nhanh nhỉ. Đúng là người bay 77 triệu sức mạnh có khác. Được thêm một tí nữa 80 sẽ bay được 27 vòng 28 vòng ấy. Anh sẽ không thể quên được nhưng vì sao pet xịn không? Anh cần một con đó là gì con? What đi xịn xòa con bò binh chi linh bình bong. Đến một chút năng lượng bay cho binh, bay cho chim choang ấy. Bay em khiến em phải quay đầu Hải quay xe Rainbow Pet Fuse. Anh mới làm ở Neon Pet Fuse ơi. Ba ơi từ từ. Ở trong anh nhận thực sự một đống tỷ năng lượng ấy, nhưng mà phải nạp VIP ạ, game tiền khác. Đừng làm tiền nữa. Chôn thầy không? Từ từ. Chôn Sina. Rồi, bay ra. Quay 50 củ không phải ba mở phát hết sạch tiền. Nên cho mình là một quân bài hắc ám. music này, rồi Danun này, đây này, Silat này, kêu này, đây này là 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chiếc, 7 chiếc mà thiếu cả song đấu. Đó sẽ là Lee Sin, một chiếc 9 nữa. Chiếc 9 nữa sẽ là cái gì? Chiếc 9 nữa thì cái đéo này sao? Khổng lồ quá. Ta có thật Z. Thờ Z à? Thờ Z định mệnh à? Thì sẽ là một con gì? Một con gì định mệnh? Thì sẽ là binh chi linh nhất dành cho thầy. Một con gì thuật sĩ định mệnh đéo có.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলো তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Morgana nữa. Được. Nót. Không biết đánh với ai luôn. Thôi, chọn pizza đi. Pizza last match for me broccoli ơi. 2,3 tỏi, ri auto, sữa binh chi linh, quỷ ác, quỷ phi phai. Chết à? Trứng nổi trong một round thắng luôn. Đéo đéo gần đi nữa. Nếu biết nổ ra cái gì, mau nổ ra một tí cái bốc đồ xong, phun đồ. Bài khỏe đấy. Đứa nhỏ học bài khỏe đẹp. Amu chưa ba học thôi. Amu trước Amu 2 độ one sự kinh cơ. Amu này cũng có khó đấy. May mà xếp chéo carry nhé. Không xếp chéo carry chắc là thịt cút rồi. Rồi, hay thắng. Thắng. Cút. Ô, trời ơi thằng bà sẽ chết. Càng ấy càng bà cút mày. Bà đi đi 2 đầu. Cái ra sấy. Cút. Mày đi. Bye bye. Rồi đổ trứng. Xong. Lại farm tiền à? Lại farm tiền rebirth à? Farm tiền rebirth hay broccoli ơi? Rebirth này hết 30k vuông rồi đắt đấy. Đây phải farm thêm nhiều. Baby anh xin lỗi giấc mơ với chồng. Farm một broccoli với chôn à? Ta xoay sau nhau
Chuẩn không? Sao gặp nhau chuẩn không broccoli? Để à gì? Rồi, thêm một cái để chỗ 1 tỷ vàng à? Được không? Rồi. Sao này pháp sư đi xích sàn có xong nếu anh nhớ không nhớ em thích ăn dầu cận cái nhà quản lý sàn có xong rồi tất cả gần như là đều 3 giờ sẽ in lao 3 nhé nẹp đéo làm gì làm gì này rồi thêm gì rồi thằng nào đây đấy thằng xét ạ xét 3 đồ ạ kinh ấy xét 3 đồ á nó lỗ 1 tỷ vàng với cả cái ắp chết làm chi vậy đổ ngu đấy đéo mày dạy lỗ hũ đấy léo rồi lấy trứng này trứng thối à what the hell thua rồi thắng đều thắng rồi điều lần đi giờ biết tao lỗ trứng ra cái gì không lỗ trứng là cái mẹ chiến thuật với cả 1 tỷ vàng đéo phải làm gì hả trứng rồng chơi búa 2 cá ăn ở ông broccoli tháng này nữa là nhót ui D2 đi D2 ạ nice khỏe đấy gần lắm không đối carry vào chứ làm sao anh tin là mình có thể làm được nhé rồi xong chết con đấy rồi thằng bóng rồi thằng bóng còn anh rồi trừ một thằng thằng không trừ à nice nhà tới không có cao lên trên là giờ gặp mặt không cần qua thì nó không chỉ một tâm đầu vậy đó chuẩn không sao bên này ok broccoli sự chôn vì làm farm minh ấy mình sự là một A anh ấy bị đục lỗ ở người nên phải biến thành robot thân trên robot à Pacific đi Lào Bà sinh nhật tôi nhá số chữ nghĩ về 2 tiếng làm 2 yeah thiếu một pháp sư ấy
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত
এটা কি উপলক্ষে
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন তারপরে বলতেছি
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায় আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন আপনি কি উল্টো
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই আমার কপালে আছে দাগ
Tú Thanh Hóa à? Được không? Quý à? Nên mình rục lui ơi. AD 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 không. Flexible à? Kêu được ra chim anh và xem kêu được Queen này. Bye bye anh em nhé. Đấy, hay giờ này hay là chim không? Xem chỉ vậy. Rồi nói sai đâu, ra cái chim này. Quay trở lại em mới F5D à? Rồi vô. Biểu hiện gì này? Ôi rồi, đây à? Quay em vậy. Căng cửa. Quay. Ôi anh sao nào xí này? Đấy, có điện đâu? Bữa đấy nhỉ? Bữa đấy. Không đúng à? Làm chi tay bố đèn. Làm cái chuột nó. Đi em làm chi tay đẹp. Bỏ chim nhằm BD à? Với bố bố là trách người kia ấy. Quần đầu lách bách đầu lờ xin cái chuột nó rồi. Quá. Bao cơ sang ấy Sương. Tao. Uầy. Về đấy nhờ. Về đấy mày xong. Hai đồ ngoan. chết rồi mà mình đéo xả tiền cho hai con này lên thì nó sẽ xấu ra chứ, sẽ xấu rồi bình thường. Đồ đéo quá, đéo hiểu cái gì đang xảy ra. Áo mù đéo chết cơ, áo mù đéo chết à? Phải vậy. Áo mù dây chuyền tự lực và giáp siêu linh ạ. Trôn đéo chịu. Bất tử à? Con này mà lên áo mù 3 là bất tử đấy. Cùng chung à? Dây chuyền tự lực và giáp siêu linh à? Bật đèn nhỉ. Rồi lại có đồ à? À, 3 đồ ăn rồi. Nhớ được. Hai con đánh tam chính đéo có đồ luôn. Mà mua đéo chết, mua 2 chứ em bất tử đấy. Ông của ta gần như là đéo chết rồi. Nó vẫn hồi máu thôi, mất máu nhiều anh. Bất tử broccoli ơi, bất tử broccoli ơi. Thế mày chồng. À. Biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày biết. Ô. Chắc à. Hy vọng để làm gì để thất vọng qua. Hy vọng nhiều thì thất vọng nhiều. Hy vọng nhiều thất vọng nhiều. Nhanh này. Nhiều đồ quá. Ác quỷ nhất ta từng thấy. Hồi máu nhá. Máu này. Hồi máu. Lích nè. Thật sự làm chưa? Này rất buồn. Thôi thì anh chúc em thành công trên con đường học vấn à? Anh chúc em thành công trên con đường học vấn à? Cái sự sỉ nhục không? Không cố được 0.5 nữa à? Muốn nhục không là min rồi. Đấy, cô nói trả lời được là muốn nhục không rồi. Quý đâu mà trả lời được vẫn được 2 chấm với 3 chấm. Hay lắm rồi, hay lắm, 5 chấm. Rồi anh à. Thật cơ. Hỏng à Phú. Thế giờ vẫn thành chơi mà. Giờ vẫn thành chơi mà Quang. Ai à? Sự thật thì vẫn là sự thật à? Sao vậy? Cái gì? Phải không? À, đi tù. Mày đi tù. Gì? Mày đi tù. Nó bảo mày đi tù. Rồi xong rồi phải ám oán bắt được rồi. Tao mua hồi bao nhiêu máu ấy. Chắc mày chưa trả tiền đi.